face. It's a little bit reaches proc, you know, people are dying to the reaches, but
Nice. That's what you like to see.
yeah.
Means you're getting through phase 1.
Yeah, consistently we are getting through the phase 1, yes.
Good.
Did you?
I'm waiting for him to. Oh, he's just left the phase. I'm promoted to lead now.
Now you can
Okay.
go in. Oh wait, I probably have to reset. Hold on, don't go
Yeah.
in.
Reset and go in.
Okay.
Don't know where Ace is tonight.
Yep, let's reset.
Hopefully he didn't misinterpret the message.
Ooh.
So we can go in.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little bit triggered, but oh, now it gives me the enter now. Okay, that your face is. I mean,
I like the Wyver. Are you able to make me ops lead or officer?
You
Tish,
are.
one of the two. Thank you.
I'm gonna keep it because it'll probably not let me through
Yeah,
if I don't
can't
have it.
make
Okay, spiders.
But I'll need a summons.
Oh, who am I missing? Who am I missing? Ken. Ken.
He's in the voice, but he's not in the ops.
There he is. There's our boy. That's it. I can summon.
Yay, I got proc.
SCYVA prog, let's go!
It doesn't turn into the OPD proc first.
Shh, we don't talk
Find
about
the
we don't
prog.
talk about
True.
the mega special droid.
And that name is forbidden here.
Yes, it is.
Okay, alright.
I don't want to prog that thing, but we will. It's a team effort.
Feelings prog?
Yeah, that's on healers, yes, I know. Aim for the
Let's
beams.
have as much fun as possible and kill the trash like responsible adults.
Are you gonna kill this thing up here?
Yeah, we're gonna kill the
Yeah.
Skyvan hunter.
Yeah, skip it.
I know.
You can
I don't
fix
want us to have the
frames, whatever you
situation.
want.
Yeah, I don't want to have a situation where we like the wipe and then we have to run back and forth, then we have to role play.
Who gets to learn what the shortcut looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, the shortcut behind the.
Yeah, it's behind this little pillar here as well. You can go there, but I don't want to. Alright, there's enough of us here, so let's just pull this. You can interrupt the you can't interrupt the ravage. The next one. Yeah, the crippling toxin. If you can stun him for that, it applies a dot that does some nasty damage. I think that's it. Otherwise, it's just annoying.
No, I'm gonna die.
You're okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Nope. I was in
You're
the
not
circle and couldn't get out.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Wish I
Got
had something more
slowed.
seized. Pick that up. Keep moving as a unit. Gonna have another spider boy pop up here. He's a cute one though.
Yeah, Hagdo.
He'll start doing his ravage. If you can stun lock him, much more preferred. And then for this I need a cleanse from healers just from the yeah, good job. There's the next ravage.
Hug the right, hug the right.
The right.
Nope.
Lord.
Or
I'm gonna kill them. I wanted to kill them. I said I was gonna kill them. I can survive. I'm okay. Oh, fair enough. I would too. Don't stand in the red. Yeah.
We didn't kill him at the same time.
I was gonna, but
We're getting there.
they all targeted me.
In SCYVA. Did they? They're on me. I could have sworn.
Don't go through there.
Then take the thing back to the Godkins, and we're just going to go through slowly.
I hit once and my ult was to me.
Yep.
Oh, SCYVA. The spider thing will walk back around as well.
Just come this way.
Yeah, you can go follow Delta if you want to get the other lot. I'm
What?
gonna wait for the spider thing to come
There
through.
is no other lot. You just come through here.
Laura, where are you going?
There's a spider that comes through because it walks around in a pattern, so I'm waiting for it to go.
You could just go kill it.
No.
The spider.
Can I like stun it?
Saber throw. Leap.
I'm here.
Which way you want to go?
Here, since we killed them, they're all dead.
You don't
They're
want
not
to kill
all
that
dead.
spider behind us? Okay.
Those
Nope,
two.
they're-
This way.
Wow.
We need to get in the habit of killing him anyway.
No, you don't.
That was fast.
No, try and kill them together though, because they drop the circles.
Shroud this. I'm gonna die. Oh, I lived. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Try up over there. That's the last
I'm
one.
stealthing out.
I'm on fake health. I'm alive! In the center of the donut.
I did all my DCDs on that.
Me as well. So that's
Kill
SCYVA
that,
frog.
yeah, Sliver of the.
The spider's gone the other way, so you've got time if you come now.
Oh,
You can avoid both groups.
Yeah, you can go
There,
right
if you
wall,
hug
yes.
this wall
Mm-hmm.
and go
Yes,
through the other
yes.
door.
That's what we were saying, but before that happened, it
Lore.
It's fine.
Lord
I would
decided.
rather people saw it.
Oh,
I
we
saw
murdered
it.
them anyways.
Alright, same with the spider here. Somebody's
Well,
gonna pull him and tank him there with the other
Well,
ads. He should come over to me.
Eventually.
He's being slow. Just jump on him.
I'd rather just murder him before we have the other ads.
Just stack him. So you can stand in the donut here. and
Oh,
there's
we
a-
already killed them. Yeah. We don't
Yeah,
have
we
to.
killed those ones. That one was clean. Oh,
I'm
no.
not in it.
You weren't in it actually. I don't know what killed you.
Success!
I think it was at an angle, maybe on the tree
Yeah.
branch.
Giggles are killers.
Lame.
Just same up ahead with the sniper droid. Just make sure we have people standing in front.
The
For
amount
a
of
few
times
people.
I've been murdered because of Ingalls is ridiculous.
In this fight, yeah. Alright, if everyone wants to
Even the railings are
stand there.
closing your heels.
Next person stand in, just as long as there's one person. Oh. Other's gonna go kill it anyway.
Whoosh. Head.
Nice.
Oh, there's another one. That's crazy.
Are we doing the shortcut?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we will. No problem.
Yes, please. Shortcut is much easier.
Head
That
straight ahead
sounded like
here.
it hurt.
Still group of swarmers, they're the same as the other ones, just try and kill them together. And if they do start dying, there's a little circle in the middle of them you can stand between, but depends where they die. They all die like in haphazard places. It's never clean.
I lived. Oh no.
Evil. Evil, I saw that. And then for the door, we all stack up near it before
Lore.
pressing it or walk in.
Sometimes it's better not to say some certain
okay.
things.
Because then people might die.
Yes.
True. Come in, come in, come in. Quick, 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 quick. There we go. That worked.
Never
In the right
been so
place.
disappointed in a raid
Woo!
leader.
I'm sorry, I'll try and kill the team next time.
Yes, thank you. I mean, at least one or two.
I get that, I get that. I'm
Why?
taking this ad. Oh my goodness, it's still... Next time I'll try and assassinate some people.
What good is there in them putting in more scum bridges if no one makes use of them?
It's true, it's true. I do feel like they were like looking back at their, you know, their heyday of SMB and stuff, and they were like, oh, we should do another one of those. This is what came to mind.
Okay.
Nice. And now roleplay
These doors
reasons.
will murder people, just a heads up.
They will. So if everyone's stacked in, sarcasm and 8 up bias.
I was just getting out of there as quick as I could. I got murdered to the door last night, so...
Yep. You
Yeah.
you will
Had
remember
to
once you
get
get
out of there.
once you get murdered by the door, then you will remember it next
Oh
time.
shit!
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Night Ken.
Hmm.
There's some mines down here or something.
That's
They
a
get
mine.
popped. Yeah,
Did you get them all?
I think there's 2.
There
Another
should be
one here?
more, yeah.
Yeah, there's one more. Maybe you got both. I didn't see.
There's only one.
Oh.
Yep, just one.
Ooh,
Right.
nice.
All right, toilet.
Alright, see you in a sec.
Toilet broke.
Alright, and we're gonna jump to him.
Oh,
Ooh,
Hi,
what are we
mine.
in combat with?
mine layer. So I just knocked it off. The only difference here with this is they all hurt feelings, and we need to sort of trade the.
Are we just gonna
The shield
jump
between
across to
people.
kill them first?
We can kill first one.
Yeah. If you want.
Jump
I
there.
can't remember if it was a sniper or not. Alright, we're just going to jump over with certain people and stack them here. I'll try and hold both the immolation droids away from the group. Right. Go for it. Hopefully they don't die here, hobble. Go for that.
You want to use?
I know, I will.
I'll get both the immolation droids away.
Okay.
Interrupt that.
Do you want to
So
pull
let's
them
go
over?
back. Yeah, intercede, pull them over and all that.
No, like you can do the other group too.
Can you?
Yep, you can.
Def.
Yeah. You have to take a running start, but you can do it.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'll stand here if you want to jump to me.
Okay.
And then
then
anyone
the
got
other
a
group.
friendly pull?
So you run and jump to them.
I've never seen this done. I've never risked it.
Yep.
So you have to do like your
Nope.
force special move, like the fast. Alright, Lord, this is gonna. If we'll see if I
Force
can make
speed,
it.
then force. Yeah, if you show me, I'm
Yep.
not going to jump into the toilet free fall. That ain't happening. Okay, you did it. You did it.
Yeah, nice.
You can do it on the sand.
I'm going to try.
I'm gonna die.
I did it.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
so I was wondering, does Mad Dash do it? Okay.
Yeah, Mad Dash does it. We're learning.
Elena, can you pick?
Or
Elena, can you? Never mind.
reflect.
We're in combat.
I'm going to stand quite close to the side, see if that helps. If I can get just the immolate,
I'm
the
just
combat
gonna
droids down,
walk
that should
back.
help.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk back too.
Watch out, Connell.
You can do it. You can do it, Laura. You got all the DCDs.
I do
Yeah.
have
I'm a,
the DCDs.
I'm a squishy DPS right now, so.
He doesn't have any OCDs.
True, it's true. As long as the immolation droid only looks at me funny, I should be fine.
It starts
Nope,
flaming,
it-
intense flame.
Should be able to get the combat droid. Come on. I got the combat droid.
Man.
It's
Yay.
just
We're
this
all
guy.
about- Murder
I don't know
it.
if I can. I don't know if I can get the immolation droid. He's a cheeky boy.
You got it.
I'm
Yes.
gonna interrupt
Pop
him when
your
he starts
med pack.
coming.
Okay.
Okay, med pack. Oh my goodness. Fake health's gonna go. There's the fake health. I'm dead.
Alright,
Oh,
it's
so
alright.
close.
Good.
I mean, just one immolation droid's
down?
not the end of the world. Yeah. So the only difference here is we just have to change the shield when it gets to around 30 stacks.
Mines are there, so we need to.
Yeah, don't stand on those.
Oh,
You can just
yeah.
knock them off low below, can't you?
Oh, yeah, you
It's the
can use
same.
the Force Storm and, to reveal them because they are invisible.
Yep. So that's it.
Who
Some
do you want
mines from the
clicking on
mine
the
layer.
second? Are you gonna click
Uh,
second or?
I'll do the first one, and then I'll pass over to you, Tish, if you can do the second. And then the third one, just pass to, say Ken.
Sounds
You
good.
shouldn't need more than 2 people, if even
Yeah,
that.
30 stacks, isn't it?
Yeah, but
100 stack.
Well, that's when the
it
shield is
caps at
useless.
100, but you can
Yeah,
do like. I mean, honestly, you don't really need
I've
to
seen
swap with
3.
anyone.
Why don't you at least get the first 2, since you're actually in tank spec,
50
Okay.
stacks. Swap
and then
it.
if for some reason it's going awful, I'll grab the third.
Alright, go for it. You gonna pick it up?
We should be able to heal through it.
Well, yeah, I don't like leaving things to chance with this. Toilet bowl's horrible,
It-
but I agree. So there will be mines if you've got Force Storm, Overload AoEs and such. Just make sure you're using them. We're gonna get moving now. Stay under the shield. Snipers out.
Bless you.
There's mine 1, falling down.
Do I need the thingy to click on this?
No.
Oh no.
That's Ken.
was good.
We're moving. So I'm at 30 stats. So normally I'd change at this bridge, but we can keep going.
Our
Feel
tank had it
okay.
for the full 100.
Wow, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get
Maybe it
good.
used to hit harder in 7 or something, I don't know.
Get the droid, get the droid, get the droid.
I'll click.
Right.
So if we
range
come
is
over
seven.
here and we have all 3 enemies still here, it's still... You go after this one first. This is the one that'll kill the group. Then you can do the other ones.
That's fine. They had too much health for me to do on my own.
Alright,
Alright, we're moving again.
Ooh.
Right, so Tish, are you set for transfer? I'm
Any
at 75, so I could keep going. There's be one more up ahead. Right. It does seem to be okay actually.
Oh, it's
I'm
fine.
at 90.
Yep, you're fine.
I'm at 100 now. So does this start sniping people like him and killing them, or does it just...
Nope. That wasn't good.
Oh,
Oh, it just hurts me.
No. Oh, there goes the
dead.
shield. We have to redo it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you can't really do
Or
it.
you,
Well,
you can if
ran
you don't
over a
walk into the
mine.
mine.
You walked into the mine.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about to make sure to clear the main line.
Well, no, I landed on the bridge. No.
Oh, she's fine. Rhino can do it.
I did that position on
Real
purpose.
quick.
Private hunters in the way.
Go again. There's a spider there. We'll just kill it. Rather than have half
Yeah.
the group. Oh, yeah, well, we're definitely killing it.
Well,
I can't
it
get
can-
by it anyway.
I was able to be CC'd.
Excuse me.
Lovely.
Ooh, survived. Now I don't have to worry about it ever
Well,
again.
spider's dead.
That was a little concerning.
It's fine.
Yeah, I know, but you and base are going down at the same time. I'm like,
Elena carry is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I've done them.
I kind of
done it many times, so I remember.
I wish they redesigned this section. I just don't like the pipes. Don't know if other people like them or not. They just this area specifically is bleh. I'm not sure if I'd take KP Puzzle Boss over it, but it isn't my favorite zone in the
Not
game.
your cup of tea.
It's not
So
my
I
do
know
cup of-
people can get lost here. Like, where am I supposed to go?
Yeah.
What's that? The ads aren't very interesting and the content's kind of fiddly and it puts a lot of pressure on the desync.
You had to switch at 30 stacks. I said do 50, and then you decided to take the whole 100.
Oh well, that's what people are telling me.
He was fine.
Yeah,
He just walked
was
into
fine,
a
yeah.
mine.
he ran into the mine.
I just wanted to spot you.
I'm gonna get the shield. I'm not going to block deltas after this raid.
It doesn't help that the only ranged we have are our 2 healers.
It's fine. Alright, we're gonna get
What do we
moving.
need ranged for?
I will be swapping this time at 50 stacks then, Tish. That's probably gonna be around the second button. Just to make life a bit easier.
I might be squishy though. I'm not in tank spec.
Oh, good.
How many Xenos we could have done? How many Ops Catalyst does Xeno give? 10?
Done
No
Xeno
idea.
in a long time.
I did Xeno quite recently, but... Alright, Tish, after this next sniper shot, I'm gonna pass you, so it's gonna hit me.
Targeted on
Passing.
floor.
Got so burnt out on the Gree event years ago that I had Helix coming out of my ears.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those events, I try not to do them.
Best event by far that they ever had is the one that they did not bring back.
Oh, the swoop race scavenger hunt thing.
What?
Yeah, that was quite cool.
The
It was
Shevin
like,
event?
no,
The Shevin event, it was back in 2012.
The race for acquisitions.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was it. Race for acquisition. Just to run around, I do a scavenger hunt thing, and there was a droid I remember being very buggy.
And there was also
How do you remember it
Targeted on
at all?
that was just so good
Well,
of an event
I took
though.
a 5-year break. Yeah, I took a 5-year break, so like my memory of this is 5-0 and then nothing for a very long time.
And the first Rat Ghoul event was different and better than what we have now on a cycle.
Nope. Nice,
Oh.
thanks. Someone threw a thing at me, I think?
Oops.
I'll
Wait,
try.
guys.
Ah.
Never mind.
Did someone... What happened? Did someone throw the shield at me?
Possibly. I screwed
Oh.
up.
Yeah, you
Ah.
don't pass the shield back. Well, it's not that. It's
Oh.
if you have to wait for the sniper shot to go out before you pass the shield, because then he'll shoot as it's transferring. Oh, I
messed
hate
up.
this. It's fine. I just hate this. This is such bad raid design. Alright, back to the bin.
Let's get through it then.
Not the raid, it's the player.
No, this raid is... This part of the raid, I think everyone can equally agree is dumb. No. Do people like this? Am I insane? Am I the hot take? Oof.
Instead of a pipe dream, it's a pipe nightmare for lore.
Yeah. It's I think SCYVA trash, worst trash. I loved in a hut trash, and everyone hates that for different reasons. But I like kind
God.
of... Yeah, I just think SCYVA's section is particularly... Bleh.
If it wasn't for the horrendous trash between each boss, this raid would be a lot better.
It's the SCYVA trash only for me as well. It's even sadder. I like the optimization droids and stuff for sisters, and I like the magma droids on Tithe. Big fan of the weird. They like the beam section before Isaac, not with a pug, with a group of people that know what they're doing.
Yeah, but like
Um,
the puzzle bosses,
this one is
I
just
don't
bleh.
like that you have to do them every time, and there's not like an easier way to do them. And I do like that in Duxon, if you've done the puzzle, if you've collected all the codexes or whatever, that you don't have to do it again and again and again.
That's right. This is good for us. This is toilet prog. We're
Or
gonna
pick
learn
it up.
toilet.
We We killed the sniper, right?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Forgot to
is
hit my
over.
force speed before I
Yeah,
jumped.
definitely don't pass. Oh, we know what happened. It doesn't matter. Don't.
Yeah, it was me. I murdered you
We
all.
know.
You're welcome.
It's a teamwork. I murdered us on the mine the first time. It's a team effort thing. You know, we all have to wipe the raid at least 6 times.
Not me.
What? Yet. Not Delta's yet.
6 times. You're gonna definitely wipe us all a lot in SCYVA.
Also, I thought you couldn't give the transfer module back, but I think you can in hard mode. In NIM, you're not able to give it back to the same person, right? To get the debuff.
Huh.
But in hard mode, I think you can give it back to the same person. You just have to make sure you do it in sync with the sniper. So you have to wait for him to take a shot and click it as he's taking the shot.
Like while he's casting or after he
No,
casts?
when he
Just have to
the
wait till
visual
the
cue.
debuff wears off?
There's a visual cue. So I'm going to
Just
pass to you now, Tish. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to
can
wait
just
for the snipe.
keep it.
No, I'm giving it to Tish. It's on Tish.
It's okay. I'm
Don't
in
throw it
tanks
back to
back.
him.
Throw it to him.
Wait,
Did
this
it
actually
not?
it didn't go off.
Oh. Deltez.
I waited the full cam.
I know. I'm just being mean.
Streaming. Jinx, prove my innocence.
Don't. Out him.
I'm sorry, I mute myself so we guys have.
No, if you're outing, you don't have to mute yourself if you're outing Deltez. I will give you guard as well, so I have to move between.
I want to leap to him.
Right, just keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all are so
Put a
slow.
They don't respawn, do they? Once the mine's gone, it's gone. I'm pretty sure.
Gonna be on the other.
Wow, you got punted back to the side.
Oh no!
That was
now you're
lucky.
now you're dead.
Let's get moving. Let's go kick his ass. You can drop everything. Don't let him get a single cast out, this prick. There you
Alright,
go.
watch
And then,
out for the
Chow,
mine.
mine.
Person with shield, don't go.
yeah, wait there.
Actually, I don't think the shield matters.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Doesn't
It does
matter.
need it.
North.
The one with the shield has to click it.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Need to have a
think-
shield.
one
Keep
more.
him
One more.
alive. Keep him alive.
Think that's it upstairs. Yeah, we're good. Oh, I think the shield person has to press it.
Yep.
They at least have to be alive. I don't know if they have to press it. Yeah, they just have to be alive.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yeah, person with the shield, yes.
Then let's go kill the mine slayer person, unlock the shortcut, and
Mine layer is.
That was a big boom.
Mine layer.
SCYVA.
Shortcuts open.
Yeah, it's done. Right, everyone come back this way and through here.
Half hour through the trash. Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's not normally that bad, but it is
No.
normally like 15-20 minutes. Oh, I hate SCYVA trash. Okay, so now we have SCYVA. Has everyone had like an opportunity to look at the Merlin video?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm gonna hit a rage chat. Well, okay, fine, Deltez. Has everyone who hasn't done it before had an opportunity to look at the Merlin video? Just
Never
hit yes
seen
if
this before.
yes if no if no. Hey,
Not
straight.
all of it. Some of it.
Can I warn you about something?
Oh, there's a bug, we know.
Okay.
But we're gonna work around it and hopefully not have an issue with it.
Are
Okay.
you gonna hold him in the middle or to the sides?
To the side to start with, just so we can see how bad this thing is. Actually, I'd like to get in the habit of just doing it single each side anyway. So, right, mentally wiping from whatever the SCYVA trash was. SCYVA, pretty interesting fight. There's 3 major phases. The first phase is with this OPD droid. The second phase is with some ignition catalysts around the room and the 2 turrets, which are in the same positions as they are on story mode in these 2 corners. Then the third phase is SCYVA herself in the center. where she does all the stuff we do in story mode. There's a couple of extra mechanics, specifically with the orbs in the center, upheavals, and
Atomic scattering.
yeah, atomic scattering, which we'll talk about in a moment. But I'm going to do like a full layout of the fight, and then I'm going to focus on phase 1. But phase 1 to start with is with the Omega Protocol droid. He does a list of abilities, all of which we want to interrupt. So we have an assigned interrupt order. It's going to be, because I wrote it down, Tish, Ken, Deltez, then me. That's our interrupt order. So we want to kind of keep that rhythm going. The reason I'm last is because I'm tanking, so I'm having to move into certain positions. On top of that, we also have the deflection module, which base is going to be handling. That's a unique mechanic. And I, as tank, am going to be doing upheaval. I haven't actually done upheaval before, so I'm going to be learning and progging that as well. Normally, I'll assign it to a DPS and we leave it, but I'm going to try and do it this raid also, so there'll be some prog on my end there.
Atomic scattering.
I'm doing atomic scattering, yeah. For the first phase, we're going to be taking the OPD droid over to this side of the room. The left side of the room, or cardinal east. And by cardinal east, I'm referring to the minimap. So if you bring up your main map, north is the door, south is the throne, east is where the tank marker is, and west is the other side. Yep. Is everyone cool with that? But for the sake of convenience, okay. For the sake of convenience, Deltez, I'm going to do everything from where we're standing here. So left side first, we're going to take the Omega Protocol droid over there. There's going to be some nanite droids that spawn in, these little annoying droids that I'm sure you recognize from story mode. When they die, they drop a big green AoE. In veteran, that AoE is sticky. So what will happen is a green puddle will form on the ground, and that will stick the Omega droid in place. We are then going to have someone, it's preferably a healer, but I think it's proximity based, take the beam that comes from here, line it up with where the Omega Protocol droid is standing, and beam through. But that beam will only shoot through the Omega Protocol droid if it's standing in the green sticky. Got it? So if it beams through and there's no green sticky on the ground, the Omega Protocol droid is going to jump out of the way and taunt us. And normally on the first shot, it always misses because it shoots and there's no green sticky yet. So the second shot should shoot through the Omega Protocol droid that's standing here and hit the generator in the back, and that's the thing we're ultimately aiming for. But the beam itself does not hit the generator in the back, it hits the Omega Protocol droid, and the Omega Protocol droid then prongs out into 2 blue beams that have to hit the generator. So it reflects almost. It sounds more complicated than it probably is, but we're just trying to beam the Omega Protocol droid and thereby beam the generator. Were you happy with that, Deltez? Was that good?
So one important thing, stay under the shield if you want to damage the Omega, because it has a reflective shield.
A reflective shield. So do not shoot it unless you're underneath, and if you're outside, you're doing the beams anyway, so that's the only reason you should be standing outside.
Making healer's job too much difficult if you're outside.
Yeah,
you're shooting yourself. Just like now, yes.
So just make sure we're under that Omega Protocol droid there for the beam. We're probably going to sit here for a little bit longer than we normally would, just to get a second beam through the Omega Protocol droid and do some additional damage. That's a preferred preference thing. You don't have to do that, but I'd rather we get through this phase as fast as possible. We're then, once that generator in the back is destroyed, the DPS marker generator on the left side, we're then going to move over to the right side and do the same again. So that's going to be the turret on the opposite side at heal marker, beaming through the middle and hitting the Omega Protocol droid here, which then beams and destroys that generator. All of this is going to be going on alongside interrupts. So we are interrupting everything that the Omega Protocol droid casts. All the AoEs, all the heals, there's a couple of spike damage abilities, all of them just have to be interrupted. You can miss 1 or 2, but as Tish will probably tell you, you die pretty quick. So try not to miss those interrupts.
It's awful. It hurts.
It's awful.
Especially
once we
explosive form.
Yep, so that's first phase. That's the bit you need to try and get into your head now. Because that's what we're probably going to be progging for the next afternoon. But after we've got through the Omega Protocol droid, there's going to be second phase. And second phase is when the ignition catalysts come out, and this is primarily a DPS check, but the catalysts can spawn on either side. There's kind of like a fluid order to it, but it's more appropriate, I think, to think of it more as random. You're going to get 1 spawn, then 2. The catalyst needs to be destroyed by the group in a priority order, so say 1 comes out on that side, everyone has to burn that down. That catalyst gets destroyed. It's the tube-looking things I'm sure you remember from story mode. You can ignore them on story mode, but if you don't destroy them in veteran, they blow up and kill the group. So you're going to burn down these ignition catalysts as they spawn in. 2 can spawn on a side, and DPS need to split their DPS appropriately. So just burn them down, try and destroy them, move to the next one. If any go off at all, we wipe. So all ignition catalysts just have to be cleared on the board. While this is going on, base is going to be taking the deflection module. This is going to be the first sort of active ability we get. It appears in your heroic ability bar. If you know from the hut sisters, we've seen this all before. If we get that module, we just pass it to Besa, which is the tune Zihra. Here, jumping, Warstalker. We just pass over there.
Yep.
He's going to handle the blue and red mechanic. Our order for that as well is preferably blue, blue, red, red, blue, red, blue, Besa. But if you want to double them up,
Yep.
whatever you're comfortable doing, just let us know.
Yep, it's
But
alright.
the way that works is each blue stack we get will give us a buff and debuff. Each red stack we get will give us like a buff and debuff. The buffs both increase and decrease alacrity. They basically just mess up our tunes. So what we are doing is going back on, or Base is going back and forth to deflect those beams from hitting the boss to remove the charge. So what he's doing is just lowering the stacks so we don't have off-balanced alacrity. So the aim is to, he's going to get 7, but the aim is to have 3 and 4 and not 5 red, 2 blue, because then we'll be off by like a bunch. So he's just balancing our alacrity out so we don't have really messed up rotations. But if you are getting like a weird pass out of this, that's perfectly normal. It's normal. So don't think you're like, oh, I'm throwing, I'm sandbagging. It's like, no, your pass is being messed with. It's kind of part of the fight. Well, that's going on as well. I'm going to be solo tanking, so I'm going to be over here taking the turret beam from left side. So the turret's going to be on DPS marker. It's going to be hitting tank marker. The other turret is going to be free casting. So just be aware of that. Try not to line up with the players if you can help it. It's going to hurt some feelings. I will throw in the occasional taunt here and there, but I'd rather just get in the habit of taking the beam.
It won't help much because
Yeah, it
has,
only hold it for
has a
one
weird
beam.
threat table.
I know, it holds it for 1 beam though, I believe. So I can take 1 beam here and there, but that's about it. It's just going to be free casting, sorry. Once we push to the initial catalyst phase, they all die.
As long as you're the person closest to it, like base taking it, and people are behind you, then you're gonna eat the majority of the damage.
Yeah.
You, even if you don't have threat on it, you want to be basically standing inside of it.
Oh, this is when we're pushing the turrets, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll get to that now. Yes, so with the ignition catalyst, they all go down. We then jump over to the turret over here. You'll get a little thing in red that appears on your screen. It's like the system overload has occurred or whatever, and the room will go flashy. So you'll know that the ignition catalysts are done. You then come over to the tank marker here. We burn the turret on tank marker. We then move over to DPS marker, burn the turret on DPS marker. We may not have enough DPS to push through this phase. This can happen, but hopefully we are okay because we're an extra DPS up. We should be all right. We're just going to burn through that turret, and then we're all going to head to the center for SCYVA. SCYVA is going to appear in the middle here. Now, there's a couple of things to take into account for SCYVA. The left side of the room, first of all, is reduced gravity. So this side over here, reduced gravity. It's nice for like upheavals and things because it can throw you all up in the air for atomic scattering, which is a mechanic we'll get to later. And then the other side, which is heal marker, which is amplified gravity, and this will make you immune to upheavals. Well, not immune, just get like a little bump instead of like a pull up in the air. So, while you're on this side of the room, SCYVA is going to be facing me at tank marker here. So tank marker SCYVA facing me at tank marker, doing her upheavals into me, and you guys will be on the other side of the room, not being impacted by this. She will eventually cast atomic scattering, at which point everyone will move onto the DPS marker here from the heal marker, take the upheaval, which will interrupt the atomic scattering, and no one's going to take damage for it, and then you guys can return back to heal marker. So you like periodically swap sides. But for the most part, the group is going to be on this heal marker side, this half of the room, whilst the tank is going to be on the other side of the room, the left side of the room.
First one is always going to be atomic scattering, so I want to be on the left side of the room for that one.
Yeah, so if you stay on the left side of the room for atomic, yeah.
You will have that module,
The
that
next
you can
3
use
are
that
going to be
module.
upheaval on the right hand side.
If you get the module as well, pass it to me, because I'm going to be doing the upheaval mechanic and I will be wiping us. So be prepped for that. Then you can all head back to your side. We just continue burn on the boss. Keep doing numbers. There's going to be a significant damage mechanic called Ignite Core. So SCYVA will get a shield around herself, which will do a big AoE wide damage if it goes off. You have a 10-second window to sufficiently meet a DPS check. So during that, you basically go full pass dummy. you're just going to burn into the boss, and then I believe you have to interrupt once the shield's gone. So it's very similar to like Cyphus and Herod from Dreadguards and TFB if you've done that. So you burner, interrupt, phase push, done. All while we're doing the upheavals. Okay? There is also a Radiance mechanic, which I'm going to explain, but it's primarily a my mechanic. But there's going to be a conal attack, which comes out from in front of SCYVA, that hits the blue orbs that rotate around with her. So if you've done story mode, you know there's those 3 blue orbs that sometimes turn purple. Well, this is why they're turning purple. SCYVA will hit the orb, and will turn the orb from blue to purple. I have to essentially move preemptively in front of the blue orbs, so that I cleave blue orbs and not purple orbs. If we all just suddenly die, it's because I cleave the purple orb. So that's something to look forward to as well. Once we push there, we then get Extinction Protocol, which is the same thing from story mode where all the beams appear under our feet. But this time, they're very deadly and they're everywhere. And I think you get 7 of them. So there's going to be 7 of these circles placed, possibly 8. Don't quote me on that. Just keep moving until the phase is over. But the Extinction
Are you
Protocol
going
droid...
clockwise or counterclockwise?
So I want to go counterclockwise as a group, but I want DPS priority to be closer towards the middle. So DPS are going to be here and tanks are going to be stacked out, because there's actually a significant DPS check during Extinction Protocol droid, so the Extinction Protocol that we want to meet, where we want to push her before she has a chance to heal. Another little caveat as well, while she's healing, it can be influenced by trauma, so if you have, Lacerate or Severing Slash or whatever, if you hit her with that, it can slow her the healing, so she doesn't heal for like the full 20%, she heals for like 17, 16, so it's not, so the second check you have on that for Extinction Protocol isn't as bad. But I don't know if that messes up with the atomic scattering too much. Not the atomic scattering, the Extinction Protocol too much. So if you can apply the trauma, hit the DPS check, that's what we're going for. So big numbers during that Extinction Protocol phase. Once we get through 2 of those, maybe 3, and no one's dead, providing no one's dead, we should clear. So that's the whole fight. But to refocus back on first phase, which is the bit we're probably going to be progging for the most part today. Left side of the room first. We're going to have healers stand out for the beam. So, what's your take for this space? Do you want to have Elena stay under the shield, or do you want yourself and Elena to stand out?
Well, we both usually as the healers we both stand out because we can get either of us can get a beam, because the trap is kind of weird on this.
Well, they're proximity based as well, aren't they? Because I did look at Jedi PDF for this.
That's
and
what
they
I
do
thought
take
too,
into account
but I got it.
But they're not
I mean,
always.
I didn't get it. In normal ways, yes. I remember that when I was doing that I always was able to get the beam from that thing, no problem. But last time I had such a problem. It was just going randomly almost. So,
Yeah. So 2 healers stand outside of the Omega Protocol droid shield. Don't do damage, of course, because it will reflect it. Just focus on healing the group and also trying to get the attention of these beams. This DPS marker beam will be the first beam we're getting before we move over to the other side and do heal marker beam into the other generator thing.
So make sure that you DPS the OPD low enough before you blow up the second generator.
Yes.
10%,
So
yeah.
the reason we're actually letting that second beam go through is to basically assure that we push the Omega Protocol droid. So we're going to hold over until another beam comes through, and then we'll move sides. So it takes hits from the Omega, the beams from the what they called amps or whatever, the 2 turrets in the corner of the room.
Yeah,
So the droid can
because-
actually be influenced by damage from those beams.
Yeah, because when the OPD is hit by these beams, it automatically also damage him. So I think like 20%.
Yeah, that sounds right. But does anyone have any major questions? I know some people haven't had a chance to look at the document, so I'm aware there's going to be some hiccups. But hopefully we give it all a try. I think everyone knows where they're standing. I'll try and do raid calls for the atomic scatterings, but there's a chance that I may miss the occasional one. Do a raid
It's
check on
ironic.
it.
It's a really short fight, but it has a lot of stuff.
It's about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not the most pleasant.
Okay, you
That's it.
going on the right side or left?
By
the
the side,
Yeah.
I'm going to be over.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to head probably to position to start with, because I want us to have maximum opportunities with these beams as possible. To remind everyone of the interrupt. Do you guys want me to move the frames around actually,
Or
so we
is
have the
he?
interrupt order?
Oh, okay.
What's the
Or are you
Tish,
in the
Ken,
interrupt order?
deltas. I'm fourth, but I can't move the things around.
Is Caher deltas?
Deltas is Flup. Can't pronounce
Yeah.
this thing. Fluppy. That's Deltas. So if you move Deltas up to Ace, and we say, because it's going Tish, Ken, Deltas, me. So put. Do you want me to? I can't change the frame. I don't think. Oh, no, I can.
Yeah, you can. You've got lead, or not lead, but you got assistant.
So Tish first, then Ken, then Deltas, then me. So the top four, yeah. So it's Rash, Ken, Flup, Law. Look good?
Okay.
Well, that's yeah.
Ken, move Ken to the second on
Yeah,
the
because he's after me.
Okay.
and flop underneath.
Yeah. So it's just going around in that square. If that helps. Law, Rash, Ken, Flup. Law, Rash, Ken, Flup. Law, Rash, Ken, Flup.
Well, no, I
So
go first.
underneath, okay, the flop, move a flop up.
No, he's where he needs
Oh,
to
he's
be.
already up.
Yeah, I'm tank, so I was keeping myself on that spot. But I'm not going to get the first interrupt. It's going to be Tish getting
I
the first
am.
interrupt. So I'm moving the boss.
Right, so I will be on this side then. So
And
if you
that's
can
pers-
start,
Let's go. That was 16 minutes of information.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're
Has to
good.
be
It's a long
explained.
fight.
All right.
It's
Group
been
set.
longer for one shots.
stand in front of that for
Yeah.
for the turret. Yeah, like it's green is gonna be shield. No, after.
Okay. Group's ready. Going to be pulling in 3.
I didn't say who, what, no.
Okay. Ready to check again.
Or did I?
I said it went green. Yeah, I think so. I
Alright,
might be crazy.
I'm distracted. I
Alright.
have things going on 3 monitors.
No, no worries. Group's ready. Going to be pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, there is the shield.
There's the first shield. That's first interrupt. Ken, you getting next? Nice. Deltas?
Don't aim at the box yet.
It doesn't matter too much. Bring the swarm droids in. I'm gonna get next one. There's mine. Then Tish.
One else from DPS has that actually be. Oh, go here.
Oh, almost. Just kill those static droids. So they've got to go down to drop the sticky. There it is. Now you can beam.
Killing another one.
What do I do with the
It's not. That's first. That's good. We're gonna move to the other side, but let's get another
No,
beam
they
off
must
there.
interrupt.
Make sure you hit the interrupt off. That's good. Now Deltas. Then Ken. Then me. Okay. It is a bit tough for me to always reliably get mine, so I get knocked down quite a bit. Alright, we're moving sides.
The shield's still up though.
Interrupt.
Is it? No, it's pushed. So that's the shield pushing. That's the
Okay.
what we want it to
Who's
look like.
next in our interrupt order because I
Me,
was dead.
I'm next. I'm next. Then it's Tish.
I have 4 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna have a.
That's one.
The boss.
I'll get this one. I'll get.
Nice. Then Ken.
I will end the next.
Try and kill that droid. There it is. Perfect. Then we just slide out the beam. I'll get this one.
Interrupt.
And
Make
then
it
Tish.
sure.
He's in position. But we're out of sticky. There it is. And that's the beam. And now the droid can die. Grabbing that one.
Do
There might be another beam. They're both pushed. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. So that's both of them being pushed, right? You have to hit it twice, yeah?
You have to hit it twice. These generators. That's the
Okay.
bug. Otherwise, it would be just
Yeah.
once and one.
After you do that, Lord, bring it back to the start position. Put the beam through that, and it'll hit both shields and
Yeah.
again, push.
So go by the X. Yeah, to stay in the middle.
I know you can just do it with the beam, but so the bug is literally that it hits it, it shields, but
No.
then has to be hit by a second one. What's the actual bug that we're having issue with?
That's
Not
the
that
bug.
way, right? Okay.
Not a bug.
I just saw the shield up. Still. On my screen.
Oh,
But it pops. They popped the shield once, and then the second shot should go through it and hit. But we were standing in the
Oh.
right position.
I always
So
remember having to hit it twice.
Oh, twice you mean each generator just once, yes. But
No.
not twice. Yeah.
No. Each generator twice.
Generated twice.
Yes.
Well, I'll stand on the left side for longer, see more beams go through, but we did hit it twice, so I don't see why I didn't.
No, we didn't.
No,
Okay.
no.
So
That's
with
why
interrupt
it's
order,
easier to do it in the center, because then you can beam both twice and not have to do beams four times.
for interrupt order as well, because I get stunned a lot to have the droid on me.
You weren't the one that missed it.
Okay.
Swarm droids
It
here,
was
they stun you.
there's a long lull that happens between one of them and another when we hit them, and I think we just
Okay.
forgot.
So
who was
I'm
next.
fine to stay in the interrupt order, but I do get knocked around a lot, so there's a chance I may have to call recovery on mine if it comes to that. But same again, so just hold it over on my side for a bit longer. Right, group's ready.
Going on the
Gonna be
side. Okay.
Pulling in 3, 2, 1. Remember, don't do DPS
Interrupting.
from outside the shields. That's Tish. It's gonna be Deltez next. Then Ken.
Beam on cap.
And then I'm gonna get the next one.
Oh,
Okay.
that's me next.
Okay, now that shield looks right
This
back
thing-
up.
Yep.
That's weird.
Interrupting.
So shields up is
So
the
Ken
second
is
one.
next. Interrupt Ken. Interrupt Ken.
Nice. I'm getting the next one. We need to put it in the sticky. So wait for the drones to come over. I'm getting the next. That's mine. And then it's you, Tish. It's in the sticky. Set for beam.
Interrupting.
It missed.
That one actually missed. That one actually missed.
Be aiming.
I'm dead. I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
hold him a little bit closer into the middle as well, because I was getting hit into the back of the device a little bit. But I'm very aware he cleaves.
Mortal life ends in sorrow.
Yeah, magical droid. If you're able to just say you've got the the interrupt as well, just say got it, and then people know it's you. Rather than we have too much going on in comms. Because if I hear Ken say got it, I know I'm next. So make sure you communicate as well when you hit your
You're
interrupt,
not-
Ken.
You're not after Ken. You're after Deltez.
I'm after Deltez, yeah. Sorry, we swapped the frames around.
Dismantled the children born of my
That's
soul.
probably wasn't helping.
No, that's the order you told us in the chat.
Yeah, that is the order I want to do it, but it's because I've moved them in. The frames are interesting to me, I don't know.
We're going in a circle.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
in a circle.
Just like
A
Ken.
circle.
Like now it can. Yeah, so you see, I tried to get a aggro on the turret, but just completely ignored. Just decided that Ken has the highest threat.
Yeah. If you have the turret on you, stand out and just take the beam. And then let us know if you're part of the interrupt order. Because it is supposed to be proximity based, but it was always, it never really was. It also takes into account threat and a few other things, which just messes it up completely.
Yeah, be aware that the beam is random, that we cannot heal ourselves up. We cannot
Yeah,
get that.
that's true.
If you're not in the interrupt order, you should definitely be murdering the little droids.
Yeah, just kill the swarm droids, so the biggest pain in the ass. Alright, group's ready. Playing in 3.
Around here,
Yeah, so look at that droid in the back, the array module. That's the thing we're going for. Make sure you get that interrupt.
Interrupting.
Oh, my first beam.
Thing is, it's not on the healers.
It's on cam
Get,
right now.
get that.
Nice, that's gone through. That's first hit. Then we have second. It's nice on the pause.
Are we?
That was
dead.
more.
Grabbed it.
Interrupting.
Then two. Deltas and 10.
That was me.
Alright,
Okay, now take
It looked like it did
got
nothing.
it. Yeah, it didn't do anything. But it did hit.
Split on either side of him?
Yep. I stood
Then we
right
have
here,
to-
Del.
Yeah, then we have to move him to the side.
You get
Interrupting.
I mean,
How do I aim it?
You just stand.
got it now. Just
I
wait, wait. Wait. How you see? Get out of it. You wouldn't get hit.
It's been hit twice, so it's
Oh.
don't understand.
Who's next?
I
I'm
don't
not-
know, but I'll get it.
No, you don't have a glue there yet.
Okay.
Next.
Both beams.
Interrupted.
Then Deltas.
Just waiting till you guys
Yeah.
are.
You got next, Lord.
Yep.
I got next.
I just got it.
Yeah, the next one.
Aim the beam.
Was it my turn or still your turn?
That's mine. It hasn't gone off. Got
Yeah,
it?
sometimes there's a long wait, yeah.
Get out of the blue. Get out of the blue.
Interrupted.
Good.
We got next.
Now you get both.
They're supposed to be.
Thing.
I know that it's not
Once
happening. I
standing
know it's
still.
on me a lot of the time. I'm not touching
To do
the
that
Got it.
4 times.
the railguns. It's just on me for a while.
He's being.
It does
Like,
seem to be
someone's
on the
got
healers
sword pull as
now,
well.
I'll get.
but
That's fine.
I suck at this.
they're learning
Okay,
too.
just
No.
Like
Green puddle.
Yes.
they're learning
Yeah.
beams also.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
it's
you take
green
damage. You
impulse
take
one.
damage.
You do take damage, yeah.
You
But
see the
This is the first time that a lot of these people are actually seeing this fight. I've done this. I know what I'm doing. It's fine.
In sorrow.
But you know, we're getting everybody used to it. I know, but I'm letting Raid Lead handle. But yeah, I know. Because I've done this as a healer too. I've done it on melee ranged, the full op, melee range, and healer, and I've done it. I've aimed the beam. But they're learning, and they're getting pulls to see it too. I mean, that was only the second pull that this group has seen. Third? Did we have a bad early wipe? That might be the third. I don't know.
The boss directly in front of the generator, that Y will actually miss the generator on both sides. So the trick is, oh, and now I have the loading bug. The trick is to position the boss in a way that one side of the Y hits the generator.
So if the boss is tank mark and I'm DPS mark, that's what I'm doing.
I
He's
am
not
not in
in.
there.
He's
I know.
switching to PT.
So,
But I did that twice. I think rather successfully.
well, I
and
saw one of the times the boss was standing right in front of the shield and the Y went on either side of it. So I don't think it registered.
The beam was on me. 'Cause I had.
It was on him.
Yes, but here
Yeah, they
the
will be on you.
beam, the beam will be targeted on person with aggro on the turret. Usually the healers, if they
Supposed to, but it's not working that way.
Am I supposed to do something if I have the beam?
yeah,
Yes.
Where am I supposed to?
you
do
stand between yourself and the boss.
Unless there's not a
Ah.
anything on the floor.
Funny.
So the
Yeah,
key
if
is
the green thing on the floor keeps it stuck.
key is like Lore said that you have to kill those stasis swarm droids that drop the green puddle that will glue the Omega Protocol droid, and so when this beam shoots, it will shoots through and prevent the Omega Protocol droid from jumping away from the beam.
Okay.
So if you have a beam on you, and you see if that depends on the situation.
I do appreciate you
Are
saying
these
something,
swarm droids
but just in this
swarm droids
case,
close by, so you can kill them in time and have that green puddle ready, you know, or
just first time for a few people, so it's gonna be messy. Something that hasn't been mentioned so far from the raid lead was timing of the killing of the glue droids. He didn't actually mention that to anybody, so I'm actually kind of making it my mission to get that timing right. It's not necessarily teaching, but I'll just mention it later. Of it's only that root that happens on him only happens for a few seconds. The only time I might bring it up is if the timing of everything, if they keep aiming it at the boss when the boss is not rooted, I might mention something later because it's just going to keep the boss to keep jumping, and they might not even know why. So
Yeah.
it would be the cutter droids. They attach to you and they start like deconstruct you, you know. So that's why
Yeah.
and
No,
slows you down, you know. So yeah.
The
Yeah, you
major
have to be
damage.
aware of those two.
The major damage we were taking was the cleave from the boss because he was in the wrong position, and we were
Yeah.
all in front of him and stuck there because of the green.
Okay.
That's where most of the damage came from. But he wasn't. So the issue I have,
That's
where I've done this in the past is,
not
which we've
accurate.
changed to now. I don't think it is a cleave that he does in front of him. You have
I
to
don't
interrupt
think
to
that he
trigger
has
the
a
cleave.
cleave. Oh my god.
I don't know what it was, but something.
So the
cutter
cleave
droids,
is an
cutter droids.
ability that gets
Okay.
interrupted. So
No,
providing we
there's
hit the
two
interrupt.
things. The green puddles do not hurt you.
I never said they did.
No,
Okay.
they didn't. No,
Just
I thought about the cutter
there's
droids.
only two things that hurt you. The hull cutter droids, they apply a debuff and it builds up in stacks, and it slows you. And so if you have a stun break or something to get away from them, do that or use a defensive. And then the other thing that hurts is if the boss is targeted on the tank and is free casting, or anyone, and is using that green cast. The green channel is the one that hurts. The other one, I
Explosive
believe, is a
force.
knockback.
Yeah.
The green cast is the deadly one, you said?
Yes.
But we're still
That is-
interrupting everything he casts, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the accelerated destruction. Yeah. But the most
Otherwise,
important
it's
is the
just the hull
explosive
cutters
force.
that hurt the group.
Okay.
Also, the beam does damage when you stand in it.
So then why did I die to the Omega Protocol droid melee attack?
We missed an interrupt.
That's not a melee attack. That's a.
It was basic, and that's how I lost aggro. I don't think I did.
Yeah, you
Maybe he
didn't lose
builds up.
aggro.
You know, when
That's
he
what I'm
builds up the
saying, like, this
stacks,
is
you know, he may have
This
a
was the
priming
exact same
ignition.
thing that was happening in the other group. I don't know what it is, and it's not us missing interrupts. It's just something
So
he does.
we're having a slight change to form as well. So we're moving the Mega Protocol droids can take the beam there. We're going to pull him over to this side with grapple, which will make that entire transition much smoother. Because it's quite common when you're moving him over the back there without the grapple or sort pull, is he gets slown as you're moving him because the swarm droids get killed as he's being moved. When in reality, we just want to kill the swarm droids when he's in position. So if you see him moving, there's no point really to burn those swarm droids down because we don't need the green circles. We only need him stuck when he's at the generator. I'll play around a little bit more with this strat as well, but if we do have a continued issue with these generators not being hit, I am just going to stand him in the middle and beam them, which is the alternative method.
That's the alternative.
And if that doesn't work, then I don't know. Alright. Let everyone get set up and things. building stacks. Shoulder cannons.
Ready?
Oh,
Yeah.
ready. Alright. Groups ready. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Nothing.
Ready this.
Yeah, next.
Beautiful.
Guys, not there.
Nice. I'll grab the next one. Grabbing it.
Guys are ready.
Interrupting.
Nice in position.
Okay, I'm ready.
Got it.
Getting next.
There's one. Did it hit? There's
I
shield.
believe-
Yes.
Or that's you.
Getting it.
Aiming away.
Interrupting.
Nice. And deltas.
What are we doing here?
We're holding him to hit 2 beams.
Or that's you.
Yep, got it. Waiting for second beam.
I got it. Yeah.
Careful,
You
there's no
have-
sticky.
You have to point the beam.
I am.
Pointing.
I am.
Oh.
Oh.
That was.
On cooldown.
It's alright, it's alright.
They all have
Fuck that. There's the green.
point.
The beam.
The beam.
Yeah, if you have it on you, Elena, you got to point it at the
Alina,
Omega Pro, right?
yes. You see that red line towards you? That's the beam.
Yeah, that has that red line from the amplifier droid if it's on
Point
you.
it at the Omega Protocol droid now?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you always point it at the Omega Protocol droid because it goes
See?
through the
Oh,
droid
oh.
and then reflects into the
Got it.
generator.
Do
I
you do
wasn't
it
quite
by-
sure how to determine the angles.
That's
Do you
fine.
do it by standing in front of him?
No, behind him. It has to go through the
Behind-
beam.
Yeah, just have to go through.
in sorrow.
Again, the guide. This is why we want to have a little peek
Yes,
at the
yeah.
guide so
Exactly.
we know the basics.
You guys have to look at the guide. So yeah.
Yeah, the Omega Protocol droid firing the beam from the amp into. So what happens is it goes through the Omega Protocol droid, then becomes these 2 prongs. The 2 prongs then have to hit into the generator, or one of the 2 prongs has to hit into the generator. So it goes through him, reflects. Yeah, it's like a bank shot. Yeah, it's a good way of putting it actually.
Yeah, like a billiard. Yeah.
So you don't have to aim it, you just have to hit him.
You guys have to hit him, but then I have to aim the second half of the beam.
Oh, that's
providing
what
he's
I was
charged.
mixing up.
Yep. So as long as he's charged, and I do it like an angle here. So if say he's here, he then shoots 2 beams out at me. Say one's heel marker, one's other heel marker. So the reason I'm saying it like this really awkward angle is so that the left beam is cleaving the generator.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's why it looks like we're funky. But I'm hitting it with 2 beams because the first beam is triggering the shield and the second beam is destroying that shield. And then we move to the other side and the same thing happens again. But what seems to be happening is the shield pops up. I don't know if there's a bug or not, but it's not then vanishing, or the visual cue for it isn't happening. So we're then moving over to the other side and we're doing the same again. But I'm going off of like not visual cues, but I'm seeing the generator get blown up twice. So I know something's happening right. I just don't know if it's like the game or if it's a bug or if it's like how it is meant to work.
Oh, I
and-
was aiming the beam and I get the beam. I mean, if I get that red line on me, yeah.
Okay.
And I also see that by the debuff, it's like a pinkish square, pinkish circle.
Okay. So there is another strat you can do where you stand in the center of the room, which I think Rai's referring to in chat. So if you actually look at the images I sent
Not what I meant.
in chat. Oh, okay.
I just
something
meant
else?
that they're not aiming the beam at the droid.
Yes. Okay, I see what you mean now. Yeah. So if the beam lines up, the beams are actually coming from these 2 amplifiers here. I don't know if people are seeing that, but this DPS marker and this DPS marker, both of those are where the beams are coming from. Yeah.
Yes.
So this beam, if you have the DPS marker beam that I'm standing on, that is sort of intended for the opposite side of the room. So the main one we're focusing on for that first generator is this one. So lining up this one with this position here, which beams it into the droid at heel marker, and then I stand at tank marker, so the angle of the beam coming out of the droid hits the generator. It sounds complicated, but it actually isn't. SCYVA in a nutshell. We got it.
Yeah, be aware also of positioning of those Hulkata droids especially, because they can slow you down and yeah.
Yeah, kill those hull
Oh.
cutters, definitely.
Those can be pulled in too, by the way.
Mhm.
Saving the grapple for the Omega Protocol droid. That's a primary thing.
Yeah.
Alright. Groups ready. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
I got it this time.
Tish.
Ooh, I didn't
Yeah.
see cast.
That's fine. Moving in. Get the next one. Nice. Then
It
can.
has a
On that droid.
That's
Okay.
Deltas.
Alina
Let me
has
know.
Next one's you.
Deltas. Beam.
Close.
aim out here.
It was close with the beam. Just a bit closer.
Lord's you next, just a heads up.
Yep. I'm ready for it.
Hey,
Rossi has a beam.
Got it.
Interrupting.
Nice. Then Ken.
Interrupted.
Good job on that intro. That's the deadly one.
Warrior next.
The green ran out just unfortunately as the beam came in, so it was a bit late. Might just be it, to be honest. But we'll try. Don't kill the status droid. Yeah, we need to bring it back in. I got it.
I don't have an interrupt. Can you get this?
Shrine dead.
Got it.
It's on
Just
you,
stuck
by
it
the
up.
way.
I don't think we can recover from it because we're really behind.
Do you understand?
We just need a clean
beam,
fall.
and you go away because it shoots the laser. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good. Okay. That's the key mechanics for us heal.
But you can't like aim it after the laser's already on.
No. The lasers shooting periodically, like every 12 seconds.
So you gotta like constantly be mindful where you're standing in case you get it.
Yes.
Oh, but
You should have it all the
Well,
time.
we should, but you saw that how the
A
table
small
works
red beam's
here.
the precast, so when you see
Mhm.
that, start pointing.
The amount of
So it was
leads-
on Prosig, then on Alina, then on me. It was jumping all over the place.
The healers
So-
have to do a lot of damage to those things to keep threat, and that's going to be consistent throughout the entire first phase. And it's
You just
on
want-
it's on the rest of the group to do what they can to mitigate damage on their part because of the fact that you guys are basically not allowed to heal that much during this first phase in order to keep threat on those things.
There's also proximity with them as well. I think that scales into account. So if people are walking over, or on JIP there is something to do with range, or like the amount of meters something's away. So I
Could
think
be.
what we have to do is
It-
be
it-
careful.
It can be hardly proximity because I'm standing right next, and yet the can get the beam, or the Prosig get the beam. So I don't think that it's proximity. I'm standing right next to it.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely not proximity.
do I need to? Tish is dead to me. Do I need to go back out
Oh
and come back in?
god.
This is
This room's a hard bug. This is a hard room for this.
Yeah, I'm stuck inside. It's
yeah.
not much I
I'm
can
trying to
do.
think.
Oh well. I'll just die, it's fine.
We'll do a pull and then a res because we just need to see more FaceTime with this. I think.
okay. It's a really weird trail. I will hit it as much as possible and see if I can keep the trail.
Right. Group set. Gonna be pulling in 3, 2, 1. This one first.
Like, I don't know what's going on, but I cannot see that first whatever the hell's going on. I don't know if it's
Oh, well.
because of everyone jumping in or not, but I literally didn't even see the cast.
It's alright, just get next one, and then Ken can get the next.
I got
Kill the
it.
swarm droids. Nice, you can beam. That beam's not lined up.
Can.
If you have beam on you, it can be DPS as well, so just be aware of that. So that's Delta, that's my one.
I have 30 seconds.
Maybe.
Interrupting now.
Bring in Ken.
Interrupted.
Cool it, guys. Nice. And Deltas. Alright,
You
we
guys ready?
swarm droids over. This one's gonna be me. There it is. Sticky's in. Beam line up. There we go.
Interrupting.
There's one. So I stood exactly in front of it there, and it still went through
Yes,
Delta.
that's why you can't do it that way.
But it went. No, but it hit. It hit.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
didn't.
It just went through. It didn't split.
But it's triggered
Now
It's
there's
Easton's.
split, and it has the hit with the split.
Interrupted.
Res inside.
Oh, just me or
Nice.
Not a life ends in sorrow.
That should fix
I don't know
res
if
bug
it's
as well.
all the
I'll get. I'll
leaps
just. I can get
or-
first. I can get
Yeah,
first.
I don't know if it's just all the leaps or all of the what's going on, but I am not seeing the cast.
It just
or
means I
go
can
off.
start him. The reason I'd like to have the second person in line go first is so I can start him moving kind of from out having to be within melee range for the interrupt.
Yeah, no, I just don't know why. Literally, it doesn't. It never registers on my thing. Doesn't go off.
Right, let's put the Revan down.
Literally, like staring at where the cast bar is, and I don't see
Where am I
it.
going?
Okay.
Stopped like phantom striding in, thinking maybe that was the issue or something, and you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand there on that side, get first interrupt and everything, and that should make it fine. We'll keep going at it. With the beams as well, we can line them up. So heal mark, just make sure you have the little red like outlier on you. So if I'm you, for example, Elena here, and you have the beam on you, you're running here, sort of straight. So you're aiming for a straight line between the amplifier thing behind you and the droid. So like if you think Duxon, you think Tide Tax, that straight line between this corner and where the droid is, you want to walk out and basically aim it straight up. So it goes straight through you and hits the Omega Protocol droid. There is like a little red line to sort of outline
yes,
where it's
it
going.
connected to you. Yes, and that's the pinkish circle that you see on your ops. Names. Why I was able to find out who has that beam.
Okay. And then do the same over there with DPS marker. That's it.
So yeah, either we aim or not aim. You have to be ready to have a Omega droid glued. So that's when we aim the beam.
Alright, people seen it. Everyone's up. It's going to be pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Got
I got first, so Tish.
Interrupting.
Nice. Then you can.
it's on trust.
Interrupted.
There we are. Get this. That's unfortunate.
Nope.
Try and kill that green thing a bit faster there. If it's the second beam, it can be a bit rough. If you don't kill that swarm droid, we're going to pull it in.
Laura, I believe you're next.
Yep.
I'm gonna interrupt.
I interrupted.
Okay.
I guess I'll get next.
Aiming beam.
Gotta move the droid.
I can't, it's stuck. Because it's in the green.
I don't know who's next, but I don't have an interrupt.
I got
Charlie,
it.
now you.
I'll get the next interrupt. Got it?
I got this one.
And I can get next. Try to get back in order.
Yeah, it's too far over now. Just knocked around a bit. There we go. Get this
Interrupting.
last swarm droid.
You got
Nice.
both.
In the position.
Yep, just wait.
Interrupted.
Yep, you got it.
Hey, we broke it!
And then move to the other side.
Laura, I think you're next.
Yep. We're able to grapple it into position. Perfect.
Interrupting.
Okay.
The beam.
Interrupting.
Guys, not ready yet.
I interrupted.
Nice. Next beam.
That's a hit.
We're all dead,
I'm
so
dead. So that hit. So
Was
next
that it?
phase should push. Should be.
Yeah, it should push, but it didn't. See, the Omega Droid is still alive.
well, he drops a shield and then we kill him.
Yeah, but we hit both generators
Hit him
and
now.
nothing.
Does it let you, Ryan?
What?
Does it let you? No, it doesn't let you do anything.
In sorrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 generators and nothing, so we need to
That's
hit it twice. These
Yeah, you have to kill it after the 2 generators go down. Then the droid's killable, and then we can push into the ignition catalyst phase.
So are we going for the X or still?
Keep this strat because it does seem to work. We had like a push, but I think we've got the right position where to stand now, which is also good.
I think we are more familiar now how things work. Yeah.
For some reason, I saw the stupid cast that time, but I let you do it.
Tank marker there. I'm gonna stand here. I'll try and make sure I'm not on the little green, and that should push it. Be aware it does knockbacks, and also with beams, try not to beam it unless there's green puddles under it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
We're getting there. Phase 1 prog, big prog.
Oh yeah, it is.
Right. Group's ready. Gonna be pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Gotta go. We went
Kenny, can you get that?
Got it.
There's a
Close. Get that
beam.
swarm droid. Get the swarm droid.
got a beams.
That was Delta's. Beams are set.
Ink.
I'll get next.
Won't kill that droid yet.
Alright. Next one. This one's mine.
Oh shoot. I don't have an interrupt.
Unfortunately, it was a bit slow on that one. That is unfortunate.
Didn't.
And now it's stuck. I can do it from the other side. So if we can get another sticky here, I can do it just that side. There we go. Pull it over to the other side.
Oh. I got this one.
Now,
That's Ken, so Delta's. And then me.
Okay.
That's mine. And then Tiff.
Alright.
Gonna move sides.
Interrupting.
Nice, nice. So keep moving. Keep moving out the green.
Interrupted.
Good on the stun. There we are.
ready?
Nope, you don't
We get
have this
puddle.
one.
Oh,
for
that's unfortunate.
Oh, you
That's
weren't ready.
unfortunate.
I
Yeah.
think it's you, Laura, for interrupt, right?
Right
Yep,
here.
it is. Getting it. Get that swarm droid.
Interrupting.
Good, good. Whoa. Did all 4.
Can...
This will be me. Swap it out
Droid.
with this one.
Aiming.
Interrupted.
Nine. And down.
And
Unfortunately, it
Move a little
turned.
bit.
Yeah, I need to move a little bit closer to the left, but I went down. I saw it like almost hit. Just wasn't an awkward angle.
Last one hit.
Interrupted.
it's a whenever you guys. Okay.
I'm seeing it more coherently now. I think people are getting the hang of it with the beams. Those beams were coming through a lot more frequently. We just need to try and line them up with the greens.
No, it's just that the beam shoots periodically. You cannot do anything about it. You just have to
Yeah.
time it to kill those.
Well, I'm seeing less miss now, which is good. Because I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
a couple where like they were going to the other side and things. So that's it.
Yeah. What helps is do you want to aim the beam or aim the beam off? So let us know, so we can aim, we can be prepared.
Yeah.
When these huddle cutter droids, they are proximity based actually. So if they
They
attach to you, then you can interrupt and they will go away. But if you are still there, then they will attach to you. So.
Okay. I'm just reading through the moment to make sure we're doing everything alright.
Yeah, this could be either very long phase or very short phase, if you know.
Yeah. Okay. Cruise ready. Gonna be pulling in 3, 2, 1.
I got
Up. First one's coming in. Swarm droids are coming over.
Interrupt.
running ahead. As he gets a beam.
Alright, Ken's an interrupt.
Interrupted.
Some deltas. Try not to beam unless it's stuck.
It's on us in the group. Always on position. We don't have a green dead in time.
That's another one.
So it's on me now.
On that green.
I'll interrupt next. Interrupted.
It's on.
Interrupted.
Nice little deltas. A little bit more to the side for the beam. That's my one. Worth knowing it doesn't sit with the range event.
Interrupting.
Yeah, that should do it. Oh, he jumped. He was in the puddle as well. So unfortunate.
No.
Fuck it up.
Good stuff.
Mortal life ends in sorrow.
Okay. So I think, what is the time? So we've got half hour left of raid time, but what I'm thinking is we make this last pull, give people some time to Google and do some researchy things, just so they know how the fight works. How are we thinking about that? Because I don't want to face prog it if we're a little bit confused on mechanics and stuff still. What do we think?
I mean, if I'm missing something obvious, you can call me out.
No, I don't think so. I think it's more, we don't want to throw ourselves at it and get more confused with the mechanics when we could just Google stuff out.
I mean, what's happening?
I think the beams just come into the wrong side of the room. So what's happening is they're holding it here. And beams coming in, but we have some stuff moving to the side. I think there's some desync with the movement and stuff because it's a little bit perhaps on the buggy side, I'm not sure. But sometimes the beam's like going through the side, sometimes in the puddle it jumps out. Gives us time to research, and also if people in the group get the beam, they can stand back, hit the beam and stuff. But as we're doing last pull as well, we could try and stand in the middle with the Omega Protocol droid and see if that works better for us.
Oh, you don't
Do you
stand
think
there.
that's worth a shot?
I can try, yeah.
You
You
can.
stand right at the tip.
Yeah, okay. That's what I meant. keeping the droid there. But we can give that a try as well and see how that goes.
I will try
You'll
to
have
hit the
to
beam.
aim at the third then. You don't hit him until the third if we're doing it that way.
That's fine. Wait for the
Unless-
things to come in. Yeah.
Unless he wants to pull one in for us.
Okay.
So what are we
So-
doing?
Clear, ready? Yeah, we're gonna do the middle strat. So we're gonna let 2 beams go to the side, then shoot them through the middle.
Everybody can stack up for
Hey,
this.
come inside, guys.
Okay. Gonna pull from the middle. Gonna be pulling in 3, 2, 1. Still sending shot towards, so I'll get first hit. And then Tish. Your chance to beam the boss until it's the third beam, or we have some to
Back up a little bit.
lock it with.
There, stop. Interrupted. I'll get next.
Don't beam the boss yet. There's no green.
Because it's gonna jump. There it is.
Or do you have interrupt?
Yep.
Oh my god. Why am I eating so much?
It's okay, kill the
Bottom
pros.
stand.
That's my interrupt.
I got next.
It's in the right place, it's just a little bit off to the center, but as long as we line up the beam.
Interrupting.
I interrupted.
We don't have another interrupt.
I'm grabbing it. The next interrupt, as we can. Perfect.
Interrupted.
We haven't got any sticky.
You have to back him up.
Yep, pulling him out.
Oh no, that's too much.
Interrupted.
Yeah.
Now he's stuck.
Someone interrupt.
Beam on. It's on base in now. The beaming.
But like that.
That's it. It gives us some time to watch some videos and stuff, I think, and we can see how other people have done it as well, and rather than just wiping here for no reason.
Mortal life ends in
I'll
Thank
see
you
you
for
guys
coming
later.
today. Have a good one, Deltas. For SCYVA, it's a fiddly fight. It's a lot of theory. But if we all watch some videos of it and we can see sort of how the beam operates and functions, that'll probably give us a better idea of how to handle the mechanic. I'll see if I can find some clears as well from Normandy and stuff, because they'll have some, I'd say, pretty smooth clears that we can use for reference in 7.0.
Well, I will tell you, I know that you can push it because the group I was in yesterday pushed it.
Yeah.
So
No, people are saying that they can. I don't think it is bugged. I think maybe the beams are just more temperamental, tighter than they used to be, perhaps.
Mhm.
There's one here with Alejandro, so that's a good pull, I think.
Well, I think video will provide a better context now that I've been in
Yeah, now
it
that we've
too.
seen it. That's what
Yeah,
I
it's
was
on in
thinking.
the Merlin. Everything is explained in the Merlins that lore.
Yeah,
puts
I watched that part, and
Mm.
yeah, this
No, it
adds
does-
additional context.
Yeah. I think everyone was doing some wacky stuff as well. I'd like to also work out exactly where I'm standing to trigger the beam, because I'm standing like at the right place for the hooks, one of the blue beams to go through, and then it would. Then I'd stand up straight other pulls and it would still go through, but then it sometimes wouldn't. So I want to play around with that to see what's going on my end. Gives people some time as well to line up the beams a little bit better if you guys want to practice that. Helps with like just seeing base theory for the stuff, like killing the swarm droids so we know when to kill them. Because at the moment they're just sometimes dying. And we want to kind of kill them in line with the beams coming through the group, but sometimes we'll kill them and then the beam won't come through. So it's
Exactly,
trying to
yeah.
get everything synced. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
what I was
fiddly
saying,
fight.
yeah, that's what I was saying. That when you look at the beams and you know that when it's coming up, that it's a good idea to kill the not just randomly when they shows up. So yeah.
Yeah. I was also getting DMs and stuff, people burning out. Like, no, I'm not gonna force people to stick around and stuff if they're getting stressed, not enjoying it. It's a video game. Like, we want to have fun with the prog, and if people are stressed, I don't want people to be like stressed or whatever. So we'll watch some videos. We'll come back here on Tuesday. Fresh run, see if we can get some cleaner stuff on Sisters. And just make sure everyone watches the guide video if possible. Like, we can't keep doing gods, especially like with Nahat, people not watching the guide, and SCYVA, people not watching the guide. It's really easy to just spend 30 minutes for 8 people just to watch a video and make sure we have at least a basic understanding of some of the stuff. If not, you know, is what it is, but stuff like that helps if everyone can input some stuff, and people were. But obviously there's a lot going on in that fight, we have to work out where it's going wrong. Because if we're not pushing through that phase 1 section there, I think we have to work out why.
Yeah, people
I'll
need
look,
to
I'll
know
look through some of the
what's going
path.
on, yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to look through some of the past logs and stuff and see like what sort of movement in replays is hitting the beams and what's not, and where the lineup's going wrong, and I'll do a little thing tonight so we can work it out.
Dude, I legit don't know why for a couple of those pulls the cast was never showing.
It's fine, it's just, I mean, it's everything. I think everything in there was just such a mess, it's better to take a step back.
I will
and...
say it started showing up at the end, like I could actually see the stupid force push.
Wait a minute, what cast you talking about from OPD?
The very first.
Oh, there's the first instance.
Yeah, there's the first. I couldn't see it for some stupid reason. I don't know if it was just because everyone was leaping in to it, and their leaps
yes,
are
yes.
are
Okay,
soft.
hold on.
Are
hold
soft.
On, hold on. With that's the same like with the corruptors on the DF. If you leap into the Omega Protocol droid, you automatically interrupt.
Yeah,
So,
and so I don't
yes.
know if maybe all of their leaps were causing it to like
Yes,
desync
yeah.
for me, and so I
Yes,
never saw the
probably.
cast go out.
Yes, they even said that in the Merlin's guide, don't leap, you know, you can use it as a interrupt, you know, as on a jack, you know,
Yeah.
that you can use it as a, but if you leap, then you are messing it up completely.
Yeah, I think that might have been what had been happening, was that there was so many leaps happening that it was just scrambling it or something.
Up, yeah.
And so lore for some reason could see it, but I couldn't. I don't know.
It doesn't. I mean, I can interrupt it, and I'll be first interrupt. But the reason I'm not is because I want to be further
in
away
position,
so
and I
can
completely
have,
understand that. I just
I
it started working at the end, so maybe, you know.
That's right, you got to have a little bit.
Yeah, not a good idea.
You got to have some wall prog.
Right
We can't get through all of gods with no wall prog. It's illegal. You know, you have to have something that hits you. Even if it has to be a buggy desyncy mess like SCYVA. You got to have something that's a big prog point. But the main thing there, I think, was just line up those beams, watch how other people do it in the videos, get that practice. I'm trying to find
the thing is with those lining up the beams is that the beams were switching from people to people. So you didn't know if you're gonna get that. That's
it's
what
also
kind of took me by surprise. That why is it switching when I was keep hitting it, you know?
Yeah,
so.
That's what we can work out now. I think it's a theory window. This is what this is. We need to work out why it's on you, because I thought it was proximity plus threat, but it seems to be completely random because it went on Rilo at one point. He was nowhere near it.
Yeah.
It went on Ken.
Yes, it was.
The other thing is, I have messaged Ken about it. He hasn't read the message, but I said he has to start at least looking at the guides.
He has to. Yes.
I can't.
I mean, explaining things that it's actually in the guide that you posted. At least look at that for that fight. You know, you are not gonna be spoon-fed by the mechanics.
Dude, I will say though, like watching it helped a lot whenever I was progging with the other group.
Yeah.
Like actually knowing everything.
Yeah, but if you look at that first image I sent where it shows the line going to the OPD and then the tank standing there for the 2 beams. So the 2 beams, as far as I'm concerned, the 2 beams hitting center on should hit, which it did once, and then the second time it didn't. So I then moved to the side with 1 beam, and then that hit. Then the second time it hit, that didn't. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on with the shield generators, which is what I want to look up now and work out. But the main things are we'd get DPS synced up on when to kill those stasis swarm droids. So if Elena or Besa, you guys get a beam, you just have to call saying like beams ready, or you'll see the cast on the. If you actually look at the sterilization array, look at the cast. If you know it's about to pass the beam, call the groups they know to destroy a swarm droid. Swarm droid locks it in place. We then shoot the beam through. That sorts out that conundrum. And then if it jumps to Ken or someone, it's knowing that the beam can be on them, so they know to stand between the array and the OPD to get hit by the beam. I know it's meant to be a healer, but it obviously can be DPS as well. So we want to get that set up. And then I'm doing the old strat of moving the OPD to the middle and then to the side, or pulling OPD from right generator to the left generator, either or.
Yeah, the problem is that you have the beam, that you have that red line beam on you, know, and then just before it shoots, it jumps to
It jumps to someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that person obviously
shouldn't-
is not ready yet, you know.
Well,
so-
yeah, and it feels like it shouldn't be doing that. And,
No, it
you
shouldn't.
know,
I remember that
Yeah.
when I killed the SCYVA, before it ever did that. You know, when I had
Yeah.
the beam on myself, I was able to shoot it away or through, however group wanted. Never jump to the different person, especially not to DPS.
Well,
That's
I'm
that's
hoping.
what that's what kind of like screws me up. Like, how am I supposed to hold the beam if it's jumping between the people?
Okay, we'll work that out. But yeah, Ace I think's burning out generally anyway. So he did the first like 5 or 6 pulls or whatever without relics and things. So he's just a zombie. So he needs the break. He doesn't want to be face progging SCYVA. And I think Deltas was a bit burnt out as well. So we need to keep people's batteries going.
Well, the funny thing is this is literally the first time we've gotten to this boss for us.
But that's why I
SCYVA
was warning,
notoriously.
that's why I was warning. It's bugged.
It's buggy, desync. Yeah, I know. I'm very aware that.
I will
there's a lot of
say
stuff
the group I was with yesterday was doing the stand in the middle, hit both of them at the same time strat.
which is
that
what
is
we're going
what
to do, I think,
yeah.
going forward as well. But I want to have time for everyone to look at the documents, or not even just look at them too thoroughly. Like, even if it's just the little things I posted, the 3 phases, those 3 pretty much sum up the strategy and everything. So those 3 pictures are great.
A little bit problem with that X is that you have a big swarm droid, and the hull cutters usually like attached to the healers, because we are aiming the beams.
I
slows you
feel like
down,
Yeah.
and, yeah.
if one of the people who's not in interrupt order should be watching for the swarm droids, and if they're headed towards a healer, go smack them.
We could implement that for next time.
Yeah, because here's the thing: the DPSing the OP whatever droid, not important.
No,
Every time he gets hit, he loses 20% of his health.
Yes.
So like DPSing him is not important.
No.
The only reason the 3 of like me, Deltas, and Ken have to be on him is simply because of interrupts. So like the other 2 people that aren't in the interrupt order should be murdering those droids, the little ones. And if they see them going on healers, they should go hit them or taunt them. Like,
that's a good idea.
I'm sorry, that's what their job is. Our
That's a
job,
good idea.
like,
That sort of thing.
I mean,
It's an idea. I think
you're saying it's not their job, but here's the thing: us not having those near us not having them on it, us not having them murdered, is what's holding us back. So
I don't know. There's a lot going wrong there as well, because I'm not hitting the beams necessarily. We don't have beams sometimes coming through.
But every time we literally had him jump away, that was because we didn't have those droids dead and a thing underneath.
Yeah, you have to, like I said, you have to time it just before the beam shoots.
Yeah, but there's 2 ways of going about that. It's healers doing a call, or we have DPS watching the things, which I think we'd all have it like as focus target maybe. That might be a good way of going about, like, quite, we strategically attack this with, like, okay, everyone puts the beam focus target, can see the cast, they know when the
Yes,
beam's coming.
exactly. That's what they were saying. Like, for the healers, like, okay, aim the beam or don't aim the beam, because you guys timing it right to kill those swarm droids because they are closest. So now we can aim the beam. but we cannot aim the beam and at the same time watch the beam that it's coming from. You know, because you are aiming the beam towards the OPD, so I cannot have a camera on my
Yeah.
back. You know, so that
There's exactly. There's a lot of like micro improvements we can do, but if everyone knows how every mechanic works, I think that's probably the best way to start. I'm going to link the SCYVA Jedipedia as well, so people can actually look through the times and mechanics.
that's what the Merlin was explaining. That they said that there are a couple of ways how to deal with the OPD. You want to either interrupt everything, interrupt every cast, or just make sure to at least interrupt the explosive force, because that's the
They matched up, but the issue is for that is that we just don't have that extra. Like that's just two people. Like if someone messes up, we're screwed. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is it? It might not even be worth it, especially since we don't know if we're hitting the DPS check or not because we're not getting past knockbacks. If I just go fucking Sage, just because we could be hitting the DPS check without the bounders, and yeah, you know we don't.
Yeah.
I guess after this pull, I'll just switch to Sage.
If anything, it'd probably be better for if like someone else can. Like if there's the option there that someone else can Sage and you stay BT, it's better. But like if no one else can, that's fine. You just Sage for sure.
Yeah,
I think
like
just
we have 3
by
shells.
progging, it's definitely beneficial to bring classes that are like make the prog easier. You know what I mean? And when you get more comfortable, you can start bringing comfort picks a little bit.
Right. Yeah, I know for this fight especially, it's kind of that way.
But yeah, no, we can keep practicing for sure though. I feel like damage taken's feeling a bit better. Like we sort of spiked a bit at the end there.
No, yeah, it was really good until the very end there. I'm not really sure. So I know a bunch of people got caught out by spikes at the very end there, myself included.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Hey Rilo, did you want to get into this group? My fucking internet's fucking up.
You need a sub for something?
Yeah, I hate fucking hitting buttons and not registering. I hate it.
What do you think?
Oh, what role are you?
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I also took... No. You took it. Oh.
He's DPS.
I just use like an ability or two before I taunt, just so I don't.
Yeah,
immediately
it's
lose
okay.
threat.
Same person who hit a tracer in the box. Just in case.
Sometimes people are just juicing too hard.
Take it back. What the? When they call
Be kind name.
I never said one. Is now my. We need. If I can't hire. To make grab.
Oh, I keep forgetting he doesn't take damage from this place. AOEDR.
If you guys can slam from there, but it's fine.
Riven.
AOEDR and yeah, yours. Knockback and buff add. Adjust. I'm blocking for buff add.
Behind the column.
You can step out. Yeah, perfect. Watch the spit.
I will put him a little bit closer. Choked.
Choked. Yep, AOEDR. Buff add, everyone come do buff add. It's under the boss. Get a bit of dot spread if you got it. Knockback. And spines.
Behind me.
I want to wait till Spines is over before I revive. Actually, you got me in position, huh?
Yeah, you should be right here.
It's okay.
Watch
I
this
got both,
bit.
yeah. AoE DR.
Grabbing.
Time check. Yep.
Obey me, beast. Fight on!
Buff ad. I'm blocking for buff ad. Make sure you move
Behind the Kali, behind the Kali.
Any rapid shot gamers in chat?
I know, bro. I haven't learned this class yet.
You can step out. Yep.
I have, but I haven't.
AoE
Too
DR.
bad.
That.
Yep.
Ow.
Dead too.
I'm gonna switch to Sage. Just because I know that class better. Sinus, you said you can't do it anymore?
I'm done with this internet for tonight. It's acting all fucky.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So at this point, guys, everyone would come right here on the ass of the boss. This lightning, I would bounder, and then spread out. Or the tank would bounder, because I'm not playing PT anymore.
Okay, so here probably we swap on choke, right? Me. Ah. Okay, bro, we can do it. Okay.
Yo.
I want to try it.
Not to. I'm kidding.
That was a great knock, though.
Zano, Rilo, do y'all want to jump in?
I was getting ready, but my gear's all messed up. I don't know why.
Any Zanas in the chat?
I can, but Rilo said it first.
Yeah, no.
No. If you've got your gear together, go for it. Something's really messed up.
Okay.
I don't want to hold these guys up. Appreciate it though.
Okay, I'll be on my shadow with the cursed name in a second. If that one has a deception loadout, I hope it does. If it doesn't, I'll be on buff. And I'll just throw because I have no adrenals.
You'll be fine. It can't be worse than me playing tactic.
I mean, I haven't played tactics in like 4 years, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, you were watching the stream. You saw me rapid shots. I was rapid shot.
Don't you have to use that as a filler now, Akali? You can't just spam Mag Blast anymore.
There's no way.
Oh, never
from what
mind.
I've seen.
Okay. No, my gear's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Don't check your gear in the Rishi Stronghold.
Oh, you were in a leveled instance where
I was in my Rishi Stronghold. I thought that was safe.
That's why you don't parse there either.
Yeah. And it's not like your parcel will get accepted if you do it in a stronghold, because it's too easy to cheese.
Yeah, but that one actually nerfs you and like nerfs your stats. It sucks. Can't even just practice there if you want to. I like going there just to hang out and practice, but no.
You can do it in Alderaan because that doesn't level lock you, but that one's even easier to cheese. And Marisi takes parsing integrity very seriously.
Sorry to jump out, jump in. I didn't mean to.
No worries. And you're fine because my Biochem Shadow doesn't have an infiltration loadout, and I don't want to make one.
Okay. I want to get better raid challenge on engineering.
Well, we're not necessarily making it to raid challenge yet, but we're almost there.
You know what I'm even gonna do? I'm gonna spec into the extra knockback, and I'm gonna give us a third one. Actually, I'm gonna fail giving us a third one, but I'm gonna try.
So we'll do me and Akali are team 1 since we're both Sage Assassin. Neo and Molly. Oh, it doesn't do the stun, does it? What does the gunslinger knock do? Well, I need people to get.
So I can do. The thing is, the range on it is real low, but getting the extra pushback is an extra 5-meter pushback, and I think it slows him at the end too. And it's all I give up for it is ballistic dampers, which I don't need on this fight.
So me. Oh.
What is that meme?
Sorry.
TF2. Let's go.
Why is my character doing this? What the fuck is going on?
I think the gunslinger's got a stun also on its push. You want me to try it?
Leg shot?
Gunslinger.
Yeah, it's something like leg shot. I don't even have it on my bar. It's a
It's okay. I'm not even walking. It's hovering.
PvP thing. Mostly.
You got pulse detonator, but it pushes things straight out.
That's the knockback, but the range on it is really low, so they have to get scary close. That's why gunslingers are not usually, and snipers, they're not usually in the knockback order.
We'll just keep we'll keep the same. So Darius and Agent are team 1, Neo and me are team 2. We'll do that. That way.
Oh, the sniper just gets the tunnel.
And then Ice and Rilo are backup.
Hey, wait, so you don't want me to push anymore?
No. I mean, if you see someone fucked up, just do it for practice sake, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't. Oh, I'm not LT. I mean, I am LT. What the fuck is happening with my game?
Like I said, next week if you want, I can bring my sage if you'd rather.
Okay, we'll go for it. Yeah, it's up to you, man. Right now we definitely need like the more sages and.
I'm more comfortable on my commando and slinger, but I usually DPS as well on my sage.
It's not watchdog.
Rilo, can you sniper shield for the spikes?
Okay.
You'd use it for the spikes, and then you'd use it right at the end of the fight for the dragon when it comes back.
Starts doing his flips.
When the dragon comes back at the end of the fight after you've pushed Styrak,
Yeah.
you want a shield there.
Yeah, when he's doing his little flips.
Mm-hmm. Do you have Plague Master, Shui?
Yeah.
Well, whatever the Sage version of Plague Master is called, I don't remember.
It's Teachings of Rajavari.
Yeah, that's it. Bruh.
That's so silly. I guess it's
But
lore
it's
accurate.
lore.
Yeah, it's lore accurate.
Okay, does everyone remember the team?
Mm-hmm.
Zana.
I'm still thrown, right?
Yeah, you're still first.
Yeah, cool. Team 1 thrown. Easy.
Rilo and Ice and Molly are back.
Sounds good.
Real quick, which tank is taking the dragon? Right as it spawns.
Call him.
Me. Do you force pull it before it comes down?
Oh my god, like why he's on me?
It's okay. I get
Call
it.
him. I don't know why he always champs on me instead of you.
It's true. He just doesn't like me, man. Shit, no. Probably because I
Behind me.
also don't taunt for 4 GCDs. Need that balance. That's a lifetime away.
Bro, why can't I target shit, bro? You see this?
Yeah, that's. It's.
What is
it's hard
going
to just
on?
fuck on yourself.
Choked. Yours?
Grabbing.
Is one of your keys on your keyboard broken or something? It's like the target self, like keybind.
I don't know, man. This is weird.
He's got somebody dead for him too, so that might be it.
Well, you saw my character was sliding. What was
Yeah, that's from the You're Dead
It's-
to Me bug.
You're just dead. Dead to yourself, unlucky. Buffet?
Yeah. Behind the
Might need
column.
to adjust, guys, yeah. You can step out. Big kills.
Ow.
What got you there? Damage?
I'm gonna get choked. Unless you take
Mm-hmm.
it. I think I'm
Mhm,
choked
grabbing.
anyway. Yeah, your boss.
Where this fucking skeleton?
On
Buffet?
Buffet? Yep. Oh, he was buffetting the choke ad. Oh dude, incredible scenes. I need to take back because I do not have deflection. I got boss.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mine will be in 3 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, behind him.
Buffet?
AoE Dio. Kill. Buffet. It should last for next sleep slam too.
Fight on!
Choked.
Grabbing.
Kill the dragon.
10%.
Okay, he's gonna spin first. Knock. Buffet.
Oh, shit.
Behind the column.
Again, I can't target it. Okay, whatever.
Maybe reset the internet after the spawn. Okay. He's dead.
If I die, it should
I'm
fix
choked.
it. Oh, okay, guys. Okay. Everyone stack on boss's butt. We do not have bounders, so you'll have to use your own DR. spread out.
I'm thrown. Your boss.
Grabbing.
Back on boss's butt.
Thunder Blast. And
Can
mid.
bring the mid.
Now you'll
Yep.
see real power.
I got first interrupt. We'll go for practice.
Second.
Second, someone interrupt. Yep. First knocks. Now.
God damn it.
Bow.
I don't remember spawning in there. That was weird. Spawned it on the side.
Yeah, like when I was in Nightmare, I also spawned like just a chain and it's immediately killed me.
That might not fix it, Shui. You might get if you leave the instance, you might get load screened.
Okay, I'll just Alt F4 then.
Yeah, because you'll probably end up getting load screened. That might fix it. Because I've had an issue similar to that before.
Yeah, that bug like follows you around, right? And eventually it'll just
Yeah,
crash.
it's really annoying.
Don't worry, I'll stream again in a second. That was so weird. It's like when I'm targeting myself, I couldn't target the other stuff. Ugh.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, if you pull the dragon, it doesn't take like. I think if you time it well, you can pull it. But like, if you don't drop out of combat, Blood Rage doesn't reset. I think that's a joke thing, at least. But
Golly, when like we have this lightning chains, right, and then it's like a small blow up, should we still be spreaded, right?
yeah, the explosions do individual instances of damage. So if you're stacked, you'll get hit 8 times with it, even with bounders. Yeah. Bounders only protects you from like the first instance of the damage, so that's why you still have to spread out.
That's why filthy jug mains try to get people to stack on each other. So one person dies and the jug main reflects all of the hits with Saber Reflect.
Dude, honestly. Jugs band together, rise up. The two jugs can hold hands in the corner, reflect together.
It's still doing it, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, you want the... I'll get you the multi-POV happening.
My shitty point of view.
He can do both. He can watch me fail at tanking.
I'll watch once my parse is done.
I don't think you can fail worse than me on tactics, man. Alright, I fixed it. Sweet. Leaving the instance. I'm good to go. Look.
Are you using Energized Vambrace for tactics?
Which one's that? Is that the one where you build power power
Every time
loads
you
or
high
what?
impact bolt, or whatever it is, I think.
Oh, the new tactical they added?
Yeah, I think I'm switching between that and overwhelming because some
Yeah.
content I feel like I can't keep the stacks up, and it's just like
Yeah, that's fair.
I've gotten semi decent on Brontes with tactics, but every other fight I feel like absolute garbage, dude. I don't.
Tactics is probably pretty cracked for Brontes now. With the nerf to Pyro.
I don't know. I'm still learning it in general. The reason why I did tactics because I had heat management on fucking Pyro like crazy, which is bad.
I think single target tactics is slightly better. But I mean, if it's fights like Brontes where you can take increased damage, I think Pyro still wins it just because you get armor for 30 seconds, and opposed to 10 on tactics.
Oh, true.
And I think explosive feels still just crazy on Brontes. Still good.
What I
Okay.
got?
Groups ready. Pulling in 3, 2. Steel, by the way, yeah. If you get the spines, you can reflect the spines. And when you get the... Come here, dragon. I'll actually taunt. And when you get the lightning field thing that Styrak does, you can also reflect that when it explodes. A little bit more damage.
Behind him. Buffet.
AoE dear.
Raven.
Buffet.
Buffet.
Kinda coming.
You can step out. Watch the spit. Choked. AoE dear.
Buffet.
Knockback.
Behind him.
Buffet.
Buffet.
Obey me, beast. Fight on!
Choked.
Raven.
AoE dear. AoE dear if you got it.
Buffet.
Buffet.
Kinda coming. 1%.
A beautiful creature.
Done.
It will be
Spread out.
avenged.
Kali got it.
Everyone on the boss's butt.
Hey, come back.
You will
Akali, I took it.
That's okay.
Everyone spread out.
Can stay on you. Oh,
up
wait,
to the
back on
window.
me. You can take it.
Raven.
There's purple in here.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Gain.
Ahem.
I got first interrupt.
Team 1, get ready. Knocked down.
Nice.
Interrupts.
Team 2 knocked down. Emergencies.
Emergencies. We quite far.
We are way behind, yeah. Well, I only hit 13 on raid challenge.
That was hella desynced.
Were you alive for that? Ice, sorry?
I got sent to a nightmare, and then I right back, and something killed me as soon as I landed.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Unlucky. I thought you might have been hitting one of the clones because your raid challenge was 0. Because
No,
yeah, it does happen with range.
I saw he spawned right inside the beam when he came back and insta-died.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
Like, I don't know, it's like happened like 3 times already when we spawned exactly on the beam. Like, first I spawned on the beam after Nightmare, then Shui, then like
No, I didn't
once.
spawn on. I didn't spawn on the beam. I just spawned differently than I normally do. I saw him on the side.
Ah.
Yeah, I landed, and I saw the beam was about to hit me, and I reached for my push, and it killed me.
I can tell you guys that first phase went way smoother from a healer's perspective. I wasn't out of energy the whole time, so whatever you guys were doing, that was awesome.
Are you talking about the dog, the dragon?
Yeah, for the dragon. Like every time we've come out of that phase before this last run, I've been like drained of energy and everybody's been at like 20%. This time everybody was like above 50 and I had energy, so it was it felt better at least.
Well, I can tell you that 14k raid challenge from Shui is fucking absolute garbage. Jesus Christ.
You want to replace him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what 12 hours today? Give me a break.
Oh no, my raid challenge is low.
You
Doing this
worked?
for the-
You have
for
a
the first
job?
time.
I'm so sorry for you.
I know, right?
Oh, I guess I got an update for you on that regard later.
Oh, nice.
90% terrible fucking news. So.
Oh, we are here. I'm ready to check, y'all.
Let me card someone. Okay, pull it. Let's go. Oh, that was bad.
Yes, they've raid buff for first phase pain as well. Don't die on us, AJ.
I'm trying not to. Apparently I'm choking on my own fucking crap.
Stand behind bro. Couples. Okay. Checked. Here we go. Knockback coming. Step
Right now?
on. Yep. Buffer. Showcat somewhere. Got it.
Defection in 5 seconds. Buff head.
Be back now.
Behind me.
Obey me, beast. Fight on!
Choked.
Ribbon.
There we go. Buff ad first. Do the buff ad first.
Got it.
It will be avenged.
For that?
Oh, I'm a light years from Styrak. Please, please, please. I think I
Okay,
got
you
it.
got him.
Cannot fight forever.
Spread out.
Your boss.
Ribbon.
Watch the nightmare. Careful being in mid, guys.
Now
Chain.
you'll see real power.
Yeah, we gotta be. Split after. Interrupts.
I get it, don't worry.
That's Nox. Yeah. Second Nox.
Second knock. Well.
Fucked up. Hey, totally fucked up.
I mean, that's not your fault, Steel. We just gotta move. We gotta actually drag the boss in. Me and Neo. We can. I'll talk about it in the room.
After the purple. Is that what you're thinking?
Oh no, yeah, like after Nightmare,
Yeah,
and
when
after the TB that follows, we can probably start walking mid.
Yeah.
I might even get you to cloak that first one. Oh no, actually, what? No, I know what's better. After the first TB, Neo, do you want to take the boss
First
from
TB?
me? Yeah, yeah. So
Before
I'll
choke.
like.
Okay.
Yeah, is that okay? Just because I'll do that
Like,
initial bit.
technically I can run, like, and grab him near the throne if you want, but, like, depends, like,
Yeah,
how
up to
you
you.
want to do it.
Yeah, yeah. If you feel comfortable running over and taunting in time, that's fine too. You can take him
Yeah,
first.
like, I already tried it. I have seen that, like, my town can reach him when he's standing near the throne, so probably will be
Yeah.
fine.
Yep. Okay. Just don't go. If you go before the dragon dies, he'll like one-shot you. So just be aware of that. You gotta let the dragon die first, and then it's all good to go.
Let's try it.
I'm not there. I fed myself to the bridge again.
Hero. He's dying on the
Because-
bridge, so none of us have to.
Because mostly it like happens then when it dies I'm somewhere like there, so like there, so I should be in range to reach him in time.
Yeah, yeah, you can just run over. Cool. I'll let you have him then, and then we'll have to force pull. I'll take off you, and I'll try walk him towards the middle and cloak. I'll try cloak that chain so we have more time to get to the middle.
Ah, you wanna try to cloak? Gotcha.
So you guys were a bit far out, and I got chained, right?
Yeah, yep. So if we try bring the boss in a little bit more, that shouldn't happen to you, hopefully.
Yeah.
So it goes Nightmare, like the big purple circle, then TB, then you can bring him in, right?
Yeah, so the issue with the first one is he does double TB, Force Storm, Nightmare, TB, Walk Mid. That's only for the first one. The second one from there, it's double TB, Nightmare, Force Storm. So it's only because of that first one that we need to. Oh, we should be raid buffing too on first chain.
That was called out. I don't know if it happened though.
It might have too, but just like as an extra. Just because that first chain is the only one where someone will be in a nightmare during chain. All the
It
subsequent
really
ones don't. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
It really hurts if the first one to go into Nightmare is a DPS.
Yeah.
It was me!
Or someone doing Nox.
Which is also me!
Okay. Group's ready. Pulling in 3, 2. Big zap.
Monster, get closer. Or rival, I'm sorry.
I'm getting there.
Be prepared. Will be behind me.
Buff hand.
Raven.
Oh,
One will be push.
Yep. Knockback coming in.
Behind the collar.
Buff hand.
Hell happened to my.
Choked. AoE deal.
Buff hand.
Behind me.
Okay. I'm gonna get knocked anyway.
My energy got fucked, and I don't know why.
Choked.
Raven.
Obey me, beast. Fight on!
Buffer.
Push.
He's not spinning yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Knockback.
Take it.
You can step out. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna taunt so it doesn't spill on the group. Yeah, there we go. Your boss? Oh, it's okay, I'll get it, I'll get it. You can take after me.
Okay.
I'll have overcharge for it. Oh. Or I won't. It's fine. I didn't... Yeah, I just realized I taunted the dragon off you, so he didn't spit. I griefed Omega hard just then. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm gonna TP
Nine.
again.
Okay.
No way.
Now
It's
you'll
only...
see real power.
Welcome back to grief.
Team 1, knock now.
Dude, I don't fucking get it. Like,
Team 2, now. Oh, I missed. Back up, back up, back up. I don't know how I missed that.
that pisses me off. I don't get it. Like, I hit the button, they flew back, and then, like, a half a second later, I died.
Look, that was partially my bad. I griefed that horribly.
It's okay. I was like just in panic.
I like said I had a taunt and then pressed the button, didn't have it up, and I was like, oh yeah, I taunted the dragon, didn't I? Whoopsie. I should have just trusted it was gonna die.
I seriously messed up my energy in the first phase, and I don't know why, so we got extra spikes.
Were you out of cover?
No.
Target switching an NG can eat your energy.
That's I already committed to just focusing the boss, and we were able to skip an extra spikes last time when I did it. But for some reason on this one, I tanked, and I don't know why. I think I'm gonna not try to start the fight so hard with bombing, incendiary, sweeping. I don't need to.
No, you don't need to use sweeping. That really eats your energy.
Yeah, it does.
They don't contribute to the pass anyway, do they?
No, they don't.
Like your Starak pass? Because we break combat in between?
Yeah. Unless...
I think Parsley cuts it off anyway when you upload it. Alright, group's ready. Pulling in 3, 2.
Okay. Dragon. Buffet. Can meme.
Buff down.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, I just got it. It's alright though. Sure. Here we go.
Buff head.
Knockback coming. Adjust. You gotta be behind me.
Coming. Not coming. I don't know why. This time it's never happened. Okay, stepping out. Ah, come. Whoa! Go.
I was
Okay.
wrong.
How color should I take it?
That's okay. He's about to spin.
Okay.
He just knocked me back so early. What the heck?
Yeah, like it was a little bit. Okay, behind me.
Not bad.
Head.
I'm choked.
Ribbon.
Yep.
Come on, speed. Nice.
Obey me, beast. Fight on!
Pushed.
He won't spin for a little bit. He's really desynced. Hey, we dear.
Not bad.
Knock back. Spinning.
Yeah, like it's kind of strange.
Never seen him do that before.
You can step out.
Right now I don't.
Ribbon.
I'm not doing it all, but
Ah, a little bit.
He's dying now. It's okay. Have you got your taunt?
Pulled up, pulled, so
Oh, you're
I'll grab
choked.
the.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. I actually have taunt this time. Smile.
Tell me what you want me to grab.
You can take now if you'd like. Maybe up to TD. Okay, there you go. Yeah, all good. Come stack back up. Aim this way for TB. Oh, I'm in a nightmare. TB's going for the group.
Ribbon.
Group 2 is gonna be first.
Okay.
Survive this. 1v1 on the sentry.
They don't do like that much damage.
Group 1, knock now. Group 2 is next. Or Group 1 is next, sorry. Oops, I totally fucked that up.
I'm dead.
Group 1 knock now. Dude, I gotta get this call up. Oh, good job, guys!
I did my backup. I don't know if that mattered.
Wow. Interrupt.
I don't have any. No.
Well, good news is, with raid buffs, and me not throwing callouts, we should be able to get that. What percentage was he at? We gotta use raid buffs there, and like adrenals.
Yeah, you
I
can
also-
adrenal at the start of Dragon, and then you've got to save all big offensives for that. For chain. First chain.
We did just over 3 million health, or 3 million damage. I don't know what percentage he was at. I did do.
His 14.
I did do knockback at the end of the second one when it looked like one of them was going to be coming in. So I don't know if that helped.
Oh, I'm throwing callouts in, and I'm trying to focus on everything else, trying to see what we're not doing, and I need to focus on what I'm doing, which is not helping the group. So my parse will go up a little bit. Let's do one good pool.
I believe.
One shot.
One up.
No one even.
I think I'm getting extra damage from getting the chokers, aggro, and things like that.
So I was thinking about what do you think about this idea, Callie? Typically I think we're gonna have 2 melee and 2 ranged. You think it's worth just keeping the 2 melee on dog the whole time and using the 2 ranged to kill the ass?
It can be helpful. Depends on the class types, really. Because, like, yeah, for like a guardian to leap across the room, he's gonna have to like slow walk the whole way back because he's taking reflect,
Oh
right?
no, it's going alright. I don't mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what up to the group then? Really? But both is
Because I
fine.
can intercede back if I've used my leap. I'll just, yeah.
It's
I got
everyone
you.
on buff ad for sure. Like if everyone's not on buff ad, it's just
Okay, so
it's not the
that one
worst,
for
but like
sure.
it
Then.
just like it stresses the healers more for sure. But choke ad, yeah, like it doesn't have to die straight away. Like there's time.
Yeah. So ranged on the choke ad kind of thing.
Just keep doing it how we've done it so far tonight, and then yeah, I think next week we'll start that with ranges on the choke app and melee stays on buff ad boss the whole time because I feel like that will help push the dog phase a little faster, hopefully, and then less damage all around. Maybe I don't know. Shooting ideas, shoot my shot.
Yeah, I like it.
Group's ready. Pulling in 3, 2.
Okay, Riven. Be prepared. Behind me.
Buff ad.
Head.
Choked. Here we go. Yep.
Pushed. Behind the column, behind the column, behind the column, everyone behind the column.
Buff ad.
I'll probably choke.
Here we do.
And I'll let the range kill the choker.
Monster. Okay, buff it, buff it. Behind me.
Obey me, beast. Fight on!
Choked. Here we go.
Raven.
Got it.
Buff ad.
Yeah, buff ad first. Knockback.
A beautiful
Not yet.
It will
It's
be
done.
avenged.
Akali, will you grab him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Watch middle.
Tell me when you wanted me to take him.
You can probably take now actually if you like.
Raven.
Big cooldown.
I popped echoing the turrets, it still killed me.
Yeah, reflect render.
Nightmare.
Oh, that was the wrong time to.
Yeah. We're down 2 DPS. Sorry, what's the practice now? Team 1, get ready.
Interrupt.
Team 1, knock. Knock.
Got that one.
Team 2, knock. Now.
And team 3.
Yeah. We're down 2 deeps.
My push went off, but it still killed me.
The beam's hitbox is a little bit bigger than it looks.
Well, good practice. I mean, that's day 2, and at least we got the chain phase, so that's good. We need to for sure get those raid buffs on that phase.
Well, next week I'll bring a Sage and see if that does any better.
Okay, what do you play? You play Madness?
Madness.
Cool.
Normally I charge for this. If you say so.
Oh, well,
Well,
GG's. Thanks all for the run.
Appreciate everyone
thank
build
you,
the input. Hallie, Molly, Rilo,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. I
Zana
had
for
a run though.
yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate it, man.
Thanks, all. Catch you all later.
Yeah, I'll run my Slinger for everything else, but I'll bring the Sage for the last one.
Yeah. My bad too, because I'm trying to like look at everything going on, and I'm not really focusing on what I'm doing. So like I'm really slacking, and I need to just have faith. Like, hey, y'all are doing what you're supposed to, so that's on me.
Well, with the constant target changes, the Sage would be leaving tick downs on everything, so the DPS might go up a little bit.
So the cool thing about Madness, if you spec into the tree right, you have 15% DR basically the entire fight, except for when you use your project. But then after you use project, you immediately put your dots back on. So you don't really have to. Like your DR is built into your rotation. So unless it's that one phase with the bomb, you can actually god bubble that if you want, or shield yourself, and you should be fine as long as you're full health.
Well, I use a different rotation than you, so I know yours is higher.
Do you use Playmaster or no?
What for